I suppose I probably need drones. Oh, I think... We've got 20 minutes, so I don't know what we're going to be getting done before downtime, but still, we'll give it a shot, see what happens. Fucking hairs, all my head in. God. That'll do. Not really, but still. This one's being a bit tricky. Fine, keep your secrets. Hopefully that gets it. Doubtful. Fuck, for real? Righto. I guess I could probably do a... Oh, fuck, this is right in the middle. I could probably do a filament in the time it'll take to get to downtime. Maybe. Wonder if I can kit up my Giller and just smash out some filaments. Might be the go. And we've got a wormhole. Very nice. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty clapped out if it's the first one off the rank in Apanaki, which is a fucking popular system. There's 32 fuckers in local. Alright, I'm going to actually recall me probes. Hey, Revere, how you doing? Hope you're alright, mate. I haven't seen you around in chat for a while. Mastered the cold, dead cow eyes of an Eve player, that's it. They're just glassed over. All that you can see in them is just your own reflection staring back. As the Eve player mutters, must get more isk. Must get more isk. Only took a couple of months, but we got there, mate. We got there. Slowly but surely. Yeah, well, yes and no. So, as of Sunday just passed, we are allowed to travel up to 25 kilometers away from home. We can meet, 2 households can meet with a maximum of 10 people, like at parks or outdoor areas. That's really the main changes. And then from next week, they're going to lower them down again. So it'll be even better. Include balloon rides? I would assume so, I revere. One assumes that it would include balloon rides. Although I don't know if any balloon rides are operating. Who knows? How's it all going for yourself anyway, dude? Oh, fuck. Little one's waking up. Again. What do we want to go? I had some random blueprints operating. I'm going to try and remember where I put those. Was it this one? Not buy, sell. Refine, manufacturing and research. There it was. We'll go there. Day off work. First day off since February. Holy crap, mate. What do you do? I think you might have already told me, but I've forgotten if you have, because I'm good at forgetting. Printing. Ah, fair enough. At least you get a day off, man. What are you doing with it, apart from watching Eve streams? Got anything planned, or...? resting and knackered, yeah, fucking oath you would be, mate. If you haven't had a bloody day off since February. As in you've worked 7 days, or like you've worked your 5, had your 2-day weekends, but you've not actually taken leave. Because that's pretty full on, mate. I am very impressed. If that is indeed the case. I think I'm in the wrong station. I was checking out, I had some stuff researching on this character, but I don't know where the bloody hell it is anymore. Or if it was this one, or if it was one of the other ones in the system. No, it was this one. Ooh. They're all done. Still can't make this one. But, I mean, we might as well do something with it. Yeah, haven't had a weekend off until July, August. Haven't had a lunch break since Feb. Fucking hell, review. You're working too hard, mate. You're going to burn yourself out, dude. You got to take some time for yourself, mate. It's very important. People underestimate the importance of... Is this fully researched? Very nice. People underestimate the importance of taking some time and actually, you know, not working. What the fuck's going on here? I'm so fucking confused. Game, what are you doing? Alright, so it's fully researched. Everyone was furloughed except for you and another fellow until July, August, and then most people lost their jobs. That's right, I remember you were telling me, hey. I guess this is the thing, right? You sort of think to yourself, do I push through to make sure that I've still got something? So it's a bit of a trade-off, isn't it? But it sounds like you've made it through at least. So that's the main thing. Let's dock up. So I'll be doing mostly wormholing tonight until I crack the shits with it. But I want to try... The aim of the game is to try and get to 100 million ISK off wormholes exploration, and just seeing how long or how many sites it takes me to do that. Bits of the country going back into lockdown. Yeah, I heard they are, Revere. And in fact, it's not just the States, it's Europe as well. Similar sort of thing. I think Ireland's going back into lockdown. It's all happening. It's the way of the world at the minute. It's the new normal, as they say. I have not cleaned up my stash, and it'll give me great pleasure to do so right now. Manchester and Liverpool. Yeah. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy to think. But I guess we're just going to have to get used to it if we haven't already, really. Oh my god, look how much shit I've got to clean up. Yes, I love it. It's probably my favourite part. I think it's why I love doing missions so much. It's just being able to get so much random loot. So good. Most of it's going to get reprocessed, but still. Drone. Nexus chip. What is this thing? Is this salvage? I don't know what this is, so that's going to stay there. This is salvage as well. Oh crap, got 3 billion plus fucking hell review. I think, like, especially for people that obviously play or are a bit more involved with what they do with this game. There's so much inventory management involved, and it is a nice feeling, even for me, with the limited amount that I have. It is a nice feeling to be able to go in there and actually just clean it out and get all the random shit. I'm not necessarily going to do that with my ammunition, because I like having a bucket of ammunition that I can sort of call on. But at the same time, you end up finding a lot of value in that. Just random bits and pieces that you collect and that you're too lazy to go down to, haul to a trading sector. Particularly here, and we've got nearly 400 million ISK worth of just random bits and pieces, which is very exciting. Makes me very happy to see that. And I think we're nearing in on 450 mil worth of salvage as well. The thing is, with the salvage side though, it's that the question becomes, do I try and make shit with the salvage, or do I just sell it? That to me is always a trickier bit. What do I use it for? Actually, we've got 480 million is now. Fucking hell. Some of this shit might have gone up in value. You can't trash. For some reason, you can't trash these. I don't understand the civilian ones. I think they're part of a mission. I won't let you trash them, which is annoying, because they just sit there in your fucking inventory. I think this one was the same. Yeah. God damn it. The one and only Cider. How you doing? Zebulus? How you doing as well, mate? Welcome to the stream. We just started, which is perfect time to start, right? Perfect time to start the stream 7 minutes before fucking downtime. Genius. Big brain moves. That's right. Gives me a couple of minutes to talk to chat undistracted from exploration. We got a good couple 100 mil worth of this shit as well. Dog tags and all that sort of stuff. Waiting for your moon to get ready to be mined. Awesome, one and only. Are you part of NASA's announcement that they're going to make on the 26th? Is that what it is? So NASA released a statement basically saying, oh, there's a really exciting announcement about the moon that we're going to make on October the 26th. And we all know that they're going to explode the moon and mine the minerals out of it. Everyone knows that already. How you doing, Zebulus? Probably should sell these tags too. Yeah, that's it. You said that it was, you were saying yesterday. Yesterday? That your time zone's changed. I think it pushed it back a half hour or an hour or something. So that's pretty good. Get real life orcas to mine in space. How amazing would that be? The one and only. Unfortunately, we probably won't live to see that, but you never know. I mean, there were still people alive, even up to a couple of years ago, that were there for the birth of flight. So in theory. So I finally actually put drones in my Astro. The only thing is I don't have a tackler. I might have to rejiggle my fit to make it a little bit more PvP orientated. I don't know. Chad has been trying to convince me for a fair while. Like, do I get rid of the range finding array and put a scrambler? Warp scrambler there? I don't know. Maybe we might be a bit cheeky and whack it in. Because there was definitely an exploration ship last night on last night's stream that we could have had a bit of fun with. Get off this planet in our current state. Yeah, I know, Zebulus. We can barely handle this one as it is. We're going to go fuck up another one. Or both, probably. I do need to add another rig to this. I need to add the small one that'll make it easier for me to warp. Where the fuck are the rigs here? Oh my god. Here we go. There's a astronautic small, I think it was hyperspatial. Oh my god. Why is this here? What the fuck? Ah, game. Eve, please. Please stop. Holy shit. Let me read this. Spread the madness so there's less of it on planet Earth. Well, I mean, as speaking as someone who is from a former prison colony, being Australia, it's never gone poorly before, sending all the undesirables off to another planet. In fact, I'm fairly certain that... What movie? Is it... Not June. There's a sci-fi setting where they did that. They said all the... Isn't Total Recall even like that? Although that was like more mutants and stuff. So designed to increase ship's warp speed and acceleration. I'm thinking this might be the go. The 100, that's what it is, a review. There's a few that have that similar sort of... similar sort of premise. Okay, this one, polycarbon engine housing. I reckon this will be the go because it increases the ship's velocity and maneuverability, which means I should, in theory, be able to align quicker, right? Because like the ship can turn to do what it needs to do. Maybe. Fuck, there's none that are anywhere near me. Low friction nozzle joints. Ship's agility, that's another one. Anyway. You know you fuck something up when you need a prison planet. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, it's not too different than sending folks off to fucking Australia a couple hundred years ago, eh? We handle meeting other species pretty poorly, Zebulus, if I had to guess. Half the planet wouldn't believe it, and the other half would be too busy trying to fucking tell this first half to believe it. Let's have a look at the skill tree while we're waiting. Hey, Drink, how you doing? It's not that negative. Surely not. I try and keep it light and breezy as much as possible. Surely. Nothing negative. That's exactly right, Zebulus. Nothing negative about the stash, mate. It's just Eve Drink of the Soul. It's what happens, mate. You play Eve long enough, you don't find joy in anything anymore unless you're blowing up things in space. Whether it's blowing up rocks or other ships. That's how it goes. Engineering. What do I need to do in here? Hang on. Let's fucking move this over here. Resistance phasing. Nanon operation. I do need to look at some gunnery skills as well, hey. I eventually do want to also be able to spec into other projectile weapons and... What's the other ones? Other weapons. It's all good, Zebulus. We'll chat about happier things anyway. So, like I was saying earlier, the mission for tonight, we're going to be running wormholes. I'm really keen to try and grab up to 100 mil. Obviously, we can grab 100 mil. In fact, we're probably nearing on that with this ship as it is. But I wanted to try and track it and see how we were going and keep all the loot within the cargo, so we can get there somewhat quickly. I was fucking around with changing my stream settings as well. So currently we're using Streamlabs OBS. I was going to change over, but oh boy, is it fucking hard. Holy shit. Either I'm really bad at, well, it's a combination of me being really shitty at technology and also the technology not being as user-friendly as I think it could be. But I'm going to actually have to sit down, watch a bunch of YouTube tutorials and try and figure it out. Because apparently, Streamlabs OBS that I'm running at the minute is not very optimized, and it tanks performance, which means if I can run the actual studio version, increase my performance a fair bit, at least computer side, so that'll be good, hopefully. Because she tanks a bit at the minute. The Triglavian space stuff was a bit of a flop from what I've read. I was reading a bit on the e-forum today when I should have been working. And by all accounts, it wasn't... it's being poorly received. Do we play Factorio for like 5 minutes? Nah, surely not. And in good news as well, my moustache is getting long enough that I can actually start twirling it, and it'll stay twirled if I do it for long enough. So that's pretty fucking fancy, isn't it? You can just see a little bit there. So I need to get some. I was telling my wife, she was fucking laughing at me. I'm like, oh, I need to get some like mustache wax so I can wax it all up and start twirling it, and I look like a fucking evil villain. Perfect time for Movember. Exactly right. The one and only. I'm just preparing myself for Movember. I might actually do a Movember donation stream. I should probably do something like that, right? I've always said I wanted to donate to Movember. I always grow a moustache in Movember. You can improve it. There's 5 minutes. That's it, Zebulus. EPV in general is pretty crappy, yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, it could be better over here. Definitely could be, but at the same time, could be a hell of a lot worse. And I enjoy it. I really do enjoy the PvE aspects. And I've been trying out different things through PvE. Hey, Yuki, how you doing, man? After a long day. It's like a random stealth bomber. Nice. Maybe that's what we might do. Maybe we'll do a Astro PvP fit and see if we can just get a single kill. Actually, you know what? The new goal of the stream is to not have any interruptions with the little one. But I don't think that's going to happen. You should have completely the day before, then let the forest grow. Yeah, that's it. It's a good way of doing it. But it's getting quite luscious at the moment. I need to clean it. I need to like cut underneath because it keeps getting fucking hair in my mouth and it's the worst. It's the absolute grossest. I've said it before on stream. Hey, Digi, how you doing, man? I said it before on stream before. People always downplay just how much hair you get in your mouth when you have a beard and or mustache going on. As a man, you'd really appreciate a Movember stream donations. I might have to look into it, Zeb. I think that'd be a good idea. Maybe. We'll see. I say maybe because I don't really know how to do it properly. I don't want to fuck it up. Looks like Eve is back up, so we'll be jumping on there soon. Just remove the hairy caterpillar. You sound like my wife, mate. Are you secretly the missus? And my parents. And my in-laws. And most people. Do a charity stream and keep all the money. God. Fucking horrible human being drink. It would actually be a pretty decent way. I mean, not that, I've got a billion people follow me or anything, but it would be a decent way to raise it, and I think it'd be something fun to do. But we'll see how we go anyway. November tends to be a pretty busy month, all things told. Oh, we got a Corax blueprint for our daily reward. How fucking exciting. There we go. You have huge moves. I've got a couple. I've got a pair as well, but I'm slowly working on dropping my cup size. Rich, mate. That's been like fucking heaps of donations, realistically. Most of this has just come from donations. But I'm keen. What I might do on Saturday, maybe Saturday or Sunday, is I'm going to actually sit down, spend some time, and I want to try and rejig the stream setup. I'm pretty happy with where it is at the minute in terms of my overlay. I've decided, and I was actually chatting to Drink the other day about this as well yesterday. It's like I want to try and keep it clean. I don't really worry about OPSEC. I mean, it is what it is. A little bit of class for not liking the stash. 100% Zeb. You meant the Corax BPC. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Digi. I've said it once, I said it a million times. Those fucking daily rewards are so shite. And it's surprising because a lot of these games, they're not really that bad. Especially for the Amiga as well. The Amiga ones are even better than the Alpha, and the Alpha ones and the Amiga ones aren't fucking good. You know what I mean? Should have sub counter in the middle of the screen. Just right here. Just a big sub counter. What happened to the wormhole I scanned down? Fucking dogs. Okay, let's give that a go. Should have exotic dancer counter in the middle of the screen. That's it. Like, I wouldn't mind doing like a counter, an in-game counter, where I'm, you know, collecting things in-game and we count it on the side and there's a goal to it, but that's just far too tricky and way above my technical ability to do. Put crap all over the screen. Oh, fucking oath, Zebulus. It gets pretty full on, and I'm like, man, I can't see anything. Ah, God. I clicked the wrong thing again. Urgh. Damn you. Alright. First wormhole of the evening. Hopefully we actually make something out of it. We will be going... Sorry, because I'm not going to be dropping off any of my loot until we get to the 100 mil. I'm basically just going to bookmark and go and just keep going down the wormhole rabbit hole, so to speak. We may even end up in Troglavian space. I would be keen to see and fuck around in Troglavian space. I'm sure it's a fast ticket back to home base, which reminds me I need to change my clones before I actually jump in, because that would be frustrating to die with clones, with my current clone setup. Thanks, chat, for reminding me. You guys are legends. The clone feature, I think, is so fucking good. I didn't even realise it was a thing. Being able to chop and change between which types of clones you want. Currently, I've got the one clone, which is the one that I'm using now, which has got... it's my mission running clone, so it's got bonuses to cruise missiles. It's also got implants for memory and intelligence and stuff, but I don't mind jumping out of that for a stream. It's not going to be the worst thing in the world. I used to have med clones. Yeah, when did they actually change that system? Hey, wouldn't have been too long ago, surely. 6 day all moon. Oh, nice, one and only. It's going to be a lot of fucking shit in there. You got to be out of your pod, don't you? You had to pay to upgrade as you went up in skill points. Each time you died, you had to rebuy it. Holy shit. Sounds a bit much. Go, leave ship. Very cool. Alright, now jump clones. Jump. Is there a way to reduce the payment for the jump clones, or is it purely you standing with the faction? Go game. Awesome. Price is set like tax. Ah, fair enough. It'd be pretty rad if you could impact the cost on what the station charges, so only if the owner reduces it. Yeah, I get what you guys are saying now, yeah. Alright, the LSD2. How's it free, yeah. It's not 100 grand. I mean, I'm not really too concerned. It's fuck all. Mr. Moneybags over here. It's $1 million. Psh, it's nothing. But it's war, yeah, that's it. You know what I was thinking? I've been wanting to look at doing a giveaway, like how Alex does his raffles. But I'm too poor to do that. And I don't want to ask you guys to donate things to the stream. So then I was thinking, well, what can I do as giveaways? We can do bloody carbon. There you go. Everyone enters a ticket into the raffle. Whoever wins gets 1 to 5 carbon. It's primo carbon. It's imbued with mustache hairs. Easy to spend when you didn't make it. Yeah. You're not wrong. Alright, let's see what we got here on the other side. Locks of the stash. That's it. Alright, let's see what we got. How'd this go if it would be a bloody wormhole straight to? Looks like null sec? Did I see 0.8? I did. So I'm in nullsec. There's no one in this system. Did we just fucking go for it? See what we can find? There's no one here. You know what? I say we go for it. Sounds dangerous. I like to live dangerously, Drink. In case you haven't realised, with all the level 4 missions that I'm doing and lack of PvE, so PvP content that I do on this channel, I like to live on the edge, mate. There's probably nothing in here anyway. One of these will be the wormhole, and the other one will be probably a combat site or some shit. I just have to keep my eyeballs fixed to local, and currently there's no one in here. Ah, oh, fucking game, Jesus Christ. See local in nullsec. Oh, there's somebody in here. Dun dun dun. I'll cloak up and wait for them to leave. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, there's 2 folks in here, actually. 3 folks in here. Oh, brother. Let's go ahead and hope they pass on by. If they don't pass on by, I'm just going to bail. There's 2... Looks like it's 2 alts, possibly. And then a 3rd. So who the fuck that is. Who the bloody hell knows? What do we got? We've got Oldent. Member of Hersker de Zeit. Been playing the game for fucking 5 years. Ooh, it is a relic site. Ooh, ooh. Probably hunting. Yeah, probably. There's a few of them. You know what? I'm going to be a little bit cheeky. I'm going to scan the site. Bookmark it and fuck off. Apparently this is test space? Who knows? It's a Punisher. Oh boy. Shh, be very quiet. Let's get the fuck out of here. Hopefully they're not fucking sitting on the wormhole. That'd be shit. Oh, they could probably make it through in time. Doesn't look like it. Laters. So I've technically done some exploration in Wormhole in Nullsec. All right, I'm actually a PvPer now. So just deal with it. I'm a professional Eve player now. What am I looking at? What am I looking for? Yeah, it does make you wonder just how, like, you go in those stations, in the wormholes, right? Obviously you can't see who is in local. And unless they're showing up in D-scan, but you got to think how many folks are actually in those wormholes that you go through and you spend all the time scanning up and everything else. But maybe they're just hanging out in their station. Or cloaked up somewhere AFK. It makes you think, you know? It's alright, we'll try and make it happen anyway. But today was an absolute cracker, the weather. What a drink. Such a nice day. Didn't take the dog for a walk. Just went down and get a coffee at lunchtime. Hey, it's the king of the nerds, Cosmic Pookie. How you doing, mate? You didn't go outside. Yeah, I was just sat looking out the window all day thinking, fuck, it's a nice day out there. And again, instead of taking the dog for a walk on a beautiful day, I'm like, nah, I'm pretty knackered from last night. I'm going to go just get a coffee. You know. Outside, gross. If I go outside and spend too much time in the sun, it might hurt my eyes, which will impact my ability to be a pro gamer. So it's not my fault. It's all about that pro gamer stats, you know. Yeah, there was a nice vibrant light coming through the window. Some UV damaging your skin once in a while. I'm hanging for it because I fucking tan up, and because I spend so much time in the garden as well, I get that sweet, sweet tan. All the ladies love it. At least that's what I tell myself. Cosmic, yeah. So I don't know what I did to my wrist, but I think it was either when I was digging holes in the backyard. It was this big fucking tree stump. We had a palm tree, and it was like fucking on an angle like this, and it was gross, and I just wanted to cut it down. So we cut it down, but the problem is they're very hard to get the root out of, and because COVID hit, we couldn't get anyone out to take the stump out. So I've been digging at it to try and get it out, and I think there's two things that I did to my wrist. Either a couple of weeks ago, I was digging it and I hit my hand wrong and fucked up my left wrist. But then it was fine, and my wife reckons it was that because she remembers me complaining about my wrist. The other thing is because I play with the kids so much, I wrestle around, throw them about, everything else. My son's like over 20 kilos. Like, I could have heard it from doing something with them. And I went to the doctors on Monday because it was really giving me a lot of pain. And the cunt's like, oh, yeah, it could be this thing. This is what it's called. Go and Google it. Take some anti-inflammatories. We'll get a splint. And if it still hurts in a week, we'll go to get an x-ray. I'm like, fucking, I'm paying $40 for this cunt to tell me this shit. It's fucking hilarious. But I guess there's nothing much you can really do, right? Because you can't see through my hand unless he gets an x-ray. And it's, I don't blame him for all that. But it was fucking funny. He was basically saying, like, I don't know what you expect me to tell you here. If it still hurts in a week, go to get an x-ray and don't worry about it. The point is, I don't actually know what I did to myself. Normally there's an event, because like I do something dumb. RSIs, yeah. Well, I'm a righty, Cosmic. This is my left hand. RSIs from practicing video games too often. That's all I do, mate. Yeah. Slight backtrack. The daily free stuff is pish. At least now it's a full researched. Yeah, Tigi, that's the thing. I think the BPCs aren't too bad. I don't necessarily mind them because they are fully researched. But the main thing for me is that 150k skill points. Like that's pretty decent. But again, you got to wait. What? I don't even know how many days that is. 15 days more. 30 days. In the States, you'd be selling your house. Yeah, I know how it feels. That's the thing, man. And I wouldn't even have to pay if I was if I went to a bulk billing clinic either. Yeah. And not only is it that, I wouldn't have to pay to go get x-rays. So if I went and got x-rays, it would be free. And then I'd come back to the doctor, pay him $40 to assess, and then whatever it is from there. 5k a day, so 30 days for max. Yeah, I thought it was once a month. That's pretty decent. I mean, that's the only thing that sort of keeps me interested in the daily login reward things, to be honest. And the skilling spree. The skilling spree is pretty handy as well. Like currently I've got kill 5 NPCs for 10k points, but there's the kill 10 NPCs for 25k points. I mean, that starts adding up fairly quickly, you know, over time. But like I was saying earlier, I mean, as far as these daily login rewards goes, they're pretty shit. Especially when you start comparing them against other games like, say, War Thunder, I think World of Tanks and those games have them as well. They tend to be a little bit better. It's real bad. Ooh, hello. G'day, fucking old mate. What do we got here? I wouldn't mind, you know, doing a site. We've only been playing for fucking 40 minutes. Bodie McBoatface has gone to sea. God. I remember that naming campaign. Unsecured perimeter site. Get fucked, cunt. What was it that they actually named Bodie McBoatface? Was it some sort of ferry or something? I can't fucking remember. It was a few years ago now. Ooh, relic. David Attenborough. David Attenborough, that fucking guy is an absolute legend. Straight up, when he dies, I will literally mourn him. And I know I'm not the only one. I've never been inside a wormhole. There's a few different things you can do, Zabulus. You can basically do gas sites, combat sites, and exploration sites, plus a few other bits and pieces. Personally, I will be doing exploration sites. I find they're pretty decent-ish for the reward and for the time investment, rather than going through nullsec and fucking around with all that. Oh god. The only problem is a lot of the times they're these forgotten perimeter ones and they've got these mobs that'll just fuck you up. So it's not even worth it. And even if you do run a ship that can handle those mobs, it's not even worth the loot. It's a mini sub. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was his mini sub thing that they were going to do. I can't believe that cunt's 93 years old. The Queen's, I think, 94. Just makes you think sort of the money involved to get really high quality doctors makes a big difference. Plus, you know, healthy living, because you don't have to stress. Although David Attenborough, I think the last thing that he did where he actually went out into the wilderness, the cunt was like over 80 years old. It wasn't that long ago. If I even live to be able to fucking... If I even can make it to the mid-80s, I'll be happy. Let alone being able to run around the fucking jungle. Guy is an absolute beast. A living legend indeed, mate. And when he goes, he'll be a fucking legend forever too. Absolute amazing guy. Cry when the man dies, that's it. The only other one that I got some sort of feels about that is celebrity, that is when they passed away, was Robin Williams. I don't know what it is about, what it was about him, but you know, I think when he passed away, I think the following week they were playing Aladdin on free to air TV, and we were watching it, my wife and I. And then, like right at the end of that film, there's a sequence where where the genie gets released, and he's like, "Don't worry about me, kid. You know, I'll be fine wherever I go." This and that, and it's like straight up, basically, a fucking message from the grave. Holy shit! If I did not almost cry, like I was fucking close. Let me fucking tell you this. Watching that, I don't know what it was. It could come as a fucking part of my childhood, you know. And he was fucking hilarious. So funny. Big gamer as well. Bloody named his daughter Zelda, which is amazing. Zelda is a pretty rad name. I mean, I wouldn't have probably been able to get away with naming my daughter Zelda, but as far as names go, well, fucking well. Look at this. What have we got here, lads? He was such a great actor in person. Fucking oath, Cosmic, man. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, I really don't have any thoughts on celebrities. He was one of them, but I think that was more because he was part of my childhood into teenage years. Such a fucking funny dude. I still need to see. There's a few of his films I haven't seen though. Oh, because I'm cloaked. I can't do it. Excuse me. I was watching the other day. There's a really funny trailer to the trailer for Mrs. Doubtfire. They've dubbed over the trailer and they've made it into like a horror thriller film thing. It's fucking hilarious. It's the funniest shit. It works perfectly. I can't remember what it was called. 100% would recommend watching it for a good laugh. Patrick Stewart. Yeah, Zebulus. There'll be a lot of the same with him too, eh? I never really watched any of the Star Trek. My wife actually watched it, but I never got into it myself. Wasn't really my thing. Star Trek. Ooh, we'll take that. Alright, I reckon 1 carbon from this one. I gotta get back on my roll of guessing how many carbons in these sites. None. Also fucking no loot either. I think the problem with the Star Trek stuff, similar sort of thing happens with Star Wars as well. As the years have gone on, the show has gotten worse and worse, the show and the movies and stuff, according to Star Trek fans. Again, I don't know, I've never watched any of them. In fact, I don't think I've ever actually watched a full episode of Star Trek before, of any of them. Or Doctor Who for that matter. Zebulus, it's real fucking random, dude. And that's part of why I actually want to do this run. It can be anywhere from a couple of mil to 50 or 60 mil plus. It's really... I find, personally, and I have zero data to back this up, an average of about 10 to 15 mil a site. Like over a long period of time. That is. I think it's for... Yeah, there's nothing down here. I'm going to punch up through here. There we go. The best Star Wars movies that have come out of Disney was Rogue One. Yeah, Rogue One was pretty decent, hey? Oh, come on. Give me a fucking repair. Ah, you cunts. Ooh, that'll do. Alright. Fuck, what do you reckon it is, chat? Do you reckon it's up here? I reckon it's up here. Yeah, yeah, it wasn't a remake, obviously. It was a new one, but it wasn't a bad film. I quite enjoyed it. Are you fucking serious, game? How about fuck you? Alright, I'm had it with your bullshit. Eve, just give me what I need. 5, so it's down here. Shit. May the force be equal to mass times acceleration. Classic. Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy. The 3 new ones are just rehashed up. Yeah, I know. What did that say, that number? Oh my god. I don't think we can do it. It's got 35 left, so we'll need 2 hits. So I need to somehow find a another node, but there isn't any. It's just how they fucking go sometimes. I don't mind The Mandalorian. It's not really anything special, but which I believe is a controversial opinion. But I enjoyed it for what it was anyway. Now, what will be very interesting to see will be Amazon's take on the Lord of the Rings universe, because I ain't holding my fucking breath on that. Let me tell you. Ah, fuck. Although I'm happy that it's not Disney doing it. Because I just don't want, like, the Avengers, but in Lord of the Rings. Because you know that's what would happen. Oh, fucking right, eh? I reckon it's down there. Oh, there it is, right there. Beauty! You fucking beauty! Alright. Nothing on the job either. That's one. The Han Solo film was pretty poor, but it was enjoyable. Because it was standalone kind of little things. Yeah, Tigi, 100%. I think that's a massive trap that these franchises fall into. There was no reason for the last 3 films, as in the main story films, to go back to continue on from the previous story so directly in the manner that they did, outside of money and safety, because they're known quantities, you know. Which is, it's a bit sad, to be frank. I'm just waiting for the inevitable, well, the announced, and hopefully that goes ahead, television series, Eisenhorn, which for those of you in the chat who do not know, is a fictional character from the Warhammer 40k universe, based on 3 amazing books. 2.5 amazing books. The third one was a bit, First half was not bad. Yeah, I know, TG. It's, yeah. To me, the last 3 films was basically just the original trilogy, but cut in, like, you know, but made today. Like, it's the same shit. And they didn't even fucking try and hide it, you know? Oh, you cunt. Alright, come on, you fucker. Alright, what do you reckon it is, chat? Something here. Repair? I'll take that. Oi. Is that up north, mate? Oh, fuck off. 2. I don't think it's down there. Oh, fucking righto. 5. 5. 4. I reckon it's up there. This is a bit of a shitty one. Let's see if we can get a non-repair node out of these. Thank you. I need to halve it, which is a bit of a waste, unfortunately. But that one got repaired by the repair node. 3, 2, so it's up the top. Fuck. All right. Yeah. Yep. So this is good. This has gone off to an excellent start. We already have failed 2 of the sites in here. But remember, chat, if a can gets blown up and you've not scanned it, that can had no loot in it. All right, that's just how it goes. It was a shitty can, so you didn't waste anything anyway. It's partly why I don't loot, why I don't scan the cans. They become very easy. Yeah, that's true, TG. And it's not just actual skill, but also knowledge of the minigame. You would probably get a bit of a sense about it. And I already can tell personally I've got a bit of a sense about it just by doing it the amount I have. Yeah, all tier 1, TG. I'm not going to invest a whole bucket of time trying to tear it up. Oh, there's a hell of a lot of fucking luck involved, mate. It's a massive factor. Oh, righto. Makes a lot of difference, yeah. Nah, I'm not going to spend 28 days or whatever bullshit it is to get it up to that level. To be honest. Oh, fuck, I think it's one of these ones. I think it's in there. No, maybe it's here. No. I'm fairly certain it's somewhere up there. Please don't be a repair node. Very nice. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Alright, that can didn't have anything good. We don't worry about it. We won't talk about that can. Percent. 99% with skills and tier 2 module. Yeah, exactly. But much like everything in Eve, you can always do better with the skills, but it's a matter of, do I want to spend 30 days doing these skills? Realistically, no. Or however long it is to get them all up. It's fun. I mean, alright, I'm not going to get everyone. I'm not going to bitch and moan about it. That can was empty. It didn't have anything in it. So it blew up. No skin off my ass, you know. Adds to the challenge as well. I mean, it is a pretty straightforward mini game as far as they go. You know what I mean? Although some would say the challenge is trying to not get blapped in wormhole space, so there is that trade-off as well. Nothing down that way. How? Okay, that makes sense. Guess we go the back roads then, mate. That's what we want to see. See, this one here will have the loot. 100%. It'll have it. It'll have 3 carbon in this one. Nah. Fuck. It'll have jack shit. Oh my god. It's fun though. I haven't done exploration in a while, so it's good to get back into it. Alright, let's get after this can. 2 more left. Data bank. I think the mainframe. One would assume the mainframe would be the most valuable, but I think these data banks actually are. Assume, yeah. if you get lucky with your RNG in terms of what actual loot's in there. I'm usually not that lucky. One time I got the armor plates, just once. The armor plates give you, they're like real fucking pricey. They're the ones that'll give you the 50 mil plus sights, you know. Something there too. Fuck off. I was about to say, I'm not too fucking confident on here. But the only thing is I won't be able to kill the core, so I'm going to have to try and find something like this to do this. Lucky, lucky. Is that health? 15 health, so I can do 2 hits on him and beat it. Very nice. Alright, let's see what this one's got. 2 carbon. Fuck yeah. In fact, we are 2 carbon away from the half century. I'm actually going to update my stream title to change it to the road to 100 carbon. I feel like that's more accurate. So I will do that once we complete this site. That's a better challenge, you know. Oh, there's scanner probes in the system. They're mine, because apparently I launch them. I press B. The fuck? Righto. Righto. What the fuck? Apparently if you press B, it launches your drones. Your probes, even. Donuts that way. Let's go north. Ooh, repair pack. We'll take that. No, fuck off. You can't. Game doesn't want me to go that way, apparently. There's nothing there. So, let's click this. Let's go this way. Okay. Here is a repair pack. Very nice, very nice. It'd be cool if they fleshed out the skill tree for exploration a little bit so that it makes your utilities do more. So they're more powerful. That'd be pretty cool. Rather than just giving you straight virus strength. Which is good, but it's a little boring, you know. 1. Very nice. Alright, what do we got here? Woohoo! 1 carbon. Okay. Not a bad little site in the end. And we got there. On the lower end of ISK, what, 7.5 mil. But we're 49 carbon. That's what we want to see. Okay, just updating that. Where's me probes? Alright lads, let's see if we can find... Hopefully this is another wormhole. Wouldn't mind going through to a different wormhole. Just really go down the rabbit hole. It's a lot of holes. But any hole is a goal. See how we end up. I was watching a little bit of PvP earlier today. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I was trying to understand, like, they were jumping and they were locking. Hey, Vesicreta. How you doing? You've been playing Eve for a decade and you've never done any exploration site. Well, mate. Feel free to stick around and watch me do it very poorly. And to be honest, it's not a lot of people's things. I mean, obviously it's not your thing because you've been playing it for a while and you've never really done it, so I'll enjoy it. It basically ticks a few of my boxes. It's a mini game, and it's essentially gambling. Done for me. You just lose ships in PvP and fleets. Yeah, that's it. Like I was saying before, I was watching another stream earlier today when I was at work, and they were doing I think it was small game PvP, and I had no fucking idea what was happening. I was so confused. They blew up a ship, and he had to warp out and then warp back in, and I'm like, cool, what? What's happening? They look like they were having a lot of fun, so good for them. Manlet, how you doing, man? PvP in Eve is easy. You just shoot the enemy till... Oh, fuck, is that what I've been doing wrong? I've been letting them shoot me until I die. A rookie move. Nah, look, I'm sure it's obviously easy after you've done it for a bit. A lot of PvP mechanics take time to learn. Well, this is the thing. I mean, for me, I had no fucking clue. Like, I get the basics. If it's red, shoot at it, or if it's not your friends, shoot at it. But there's a lot of... It's a lot more involved, I guess. Alright. This has been an absolute bust because that's our way out, so... I guess we're out of here. And that's for fleet-based PvP. I understand solo PvPs are probably a little bit different. It's not too hard, but it's kind of this huge game of rock, paper, scissors. Yeah. And it's a lot. There's a lot involved. It's like trying to keep range, trying to keep, you know, orbits, trying to make sure that you get lucky where you warp in, or if making sure that they make mistakes and slowing them. And it's like, do you have the right damage types against their resist? It's like, holy fuck. Oh, we got the local fuckheads in chat. In local. So, but again, you know, each his own. The folks that I was watching thoroughly enjoyed it. Apparently the guy made a really good play and blew up a dude and he was losing his shit. And he's like, yeah, fucking I blew the cunt up. I'm like, cool. Cool, man. What? Who, what, where? I'm hoping to tee up a fleet-based a small fleet new bro sort of roam with gamer girls next Saturday. That'd be really fun to do. Kira, how you doing, man? Solo PvP. Yeah, you're big into it, aren't you? Hey, a lot of people are. I mean, I find the game is very much a case of people enjoying and only enjoying PvP, or people only enjoying PvE, and there's very little in between, apparently, according to chat. Holy shit. That's a rather large kill there, mate. That'd be like, it's like $1,500 worth of dollary dues worth of is that was lost on that. Holy crap. So yeah, so I'll definitely be doing that, and whatever that looks like, and maybe that might be my way in, because it is a part of the game that I have no idea about, and it's something that I'm keen to learn, because it seems exactly right, man. That's actually exactly what I was going to be touching on. It seems like there's a lot more involved with your ship fits, with the skills and how it all marries up, whereas with like missions, it's just a smaller subset of the game. Man, you like literally read my mind. I was about to say the exact same thing. Holy shit. Alright, something in here too. Oh, there is something in here. Okay. Righto, cunts. What have we got here? Oh, there's a few boys that are warping in here. Prowlers. It's a small little fleet there, doing fleet things. That's cool. Always cool. Don't watch me drones. Where are you, cunts? I'm dropping into bubbles in PvE. Yeah, that's it. Well, yeah, like the actual dynamic of it, and having the ships fit out in such a way, particularly if you're on a fleet, I think fleet-based content in particular, well, specifically PvP fleet-based content would be pretty rad. Being able to have a few folks that are doing the logistics stuff and DPS, and they've got their own little roles. It's pretty cool. However, once it starts getting into like massive fucking battles where you're in time dilation, maybe not so much. I can tell you one thing though, I am looking forward to tomorrow night's stream. So tomorrow night's stream will be our mining stream. Everyone's welcome to drop in and join the fleet. It's just more of a kickback and sink piss kind of a stream, and I am frothing for some booze because it's been a week. 10 players, yeah, that's it, man. Like 10 to 20 players, I think is perfect. Particularly if they're fucking new. I'm trying to decide if I should convince the missus to get me some beers or just keep drinking bourbon, because apparently I like bourbon now. It would be good to actually go through some booze through the liquor cabinet. It just keeps piling up because I don't really drink it. Doesn't have that much impact. Yeah, that's true, Manlet. One of us. Cosmic, you've bloody turned me. I sent a message to my mate. He got me onto it. And I'm like, you're a cunt. He's like, what the fuck did I do? I'm like, you got me into the fucking bourbon, you dog. I didn't want to drink shit. You like full TD with 2000 plus. Gives you time to get a coffee between gun cycles. That's it. You can crank a couple out in between salvos, mate. I'm on to you, drink. I know what you do, mate. You're a pro gamer. That's how it goes. It's far nicer on the waist and stomach. You're not wrong. Although I never drunk enough beer to really see it be a problem. When I was doing my boozy days when I was at uni, I was pretty much mostly on gin and tonic at that point. It wasn't too bad. What arrow in the game? Also, what ship would you take? I'm in MSAR currently, and I am in an Astro. Get a coffee, you can grow the fucking beans. Tigi. Times for about an hour. Jesus Christ. Wasn't there another crash? I think I saw on Reddit there was another crash in battle, like in one of these big fleet battles. I don't fucking know. Again, CCP servers are literally two hamsters running around on a fucking hamster wheel, and occasionally they'll get a third. I'm in Ray Ramon Zebulus. I'll have all the information on the stream tomorrow. I personally take a coveter, which is a mining barge, but Adventure is fine. It's not like it's a fleet operation. It's just if you want to fleet up and just shoot rocks in space and hang out, you know, that's pretty much what it would be. Goons come out with excuses. Fair enough. So if we could get a fucking wormhole site, that would be ace. Would be rather nice if we could. You're not doing any more drink, yeah. That's fair enough, man. Here we go. See, if you bitch at CCP for long enough, you just get what you want. Purple Rain. It's an interesting ship name. Gilgamesh. Righto. Got tickets on yourself, that bloke. So it's going to be a later stream tonight. We had a bit of a shitty stream last night, so I'm going to make up for it by probably running a bit later tonight. Plus, I don't have to get up quite so early tomorrow because the missus is not working, so works out alright. I don't know what my daughter's going to be doing. She's just carrying on. And a bit their sites though, it's like, 100% drink. Like the way that they can actually, the fact that they can do it at all, to me is amazing. I mean, I joke about it obviously. I don't necessarily joke about that. It's just the random bugs and stuff that you find and the UI stuff. But I get it. It's a legacy game. It's been going on for 13, 14 years. You know, they may not have time to fix it. Some of these things can take 15 years to fix. I don't know. But the ability that they can run 6,000 players, or 6,500 players, whatever it was, in one battle is insane. Even if it's really slow and they do all these things, you're not really doing anything, it's still incredible. 17 years, yeah, that's it. Manlet. 150 people on a server. It locks up forever when trying to do a battle, yeah. Excuse me? What the fuck? What the fuck's going on here? Wait. Why the fuck won't it? What's the shortcut to create a bookmark? Vasocressa. Good thing we have Titty. Yeah, exactly right. If they didn't have that, they wouldn't be able to do it, obviously. I was pressing Control B. For some reason, it wasn't working. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this game sometimes. Doesn't really matter. I'll just chill here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is what I was trying to say at the other stream as well when we're having this conversation. To me, I'll be very curious to see what the absolute maximum limit with the best case scenario from Eve's server side, how many players they can have involved in a battle before it goes to Titty. I understand it's called, you know, most people refer to it as tie-dye, but I think it's a missed opportunity to call it Titty, so I'm going to continue calling it Titty. Is that my wormhole out? It probably is. Alright. Oh. That's so Creator. Thanks for the follow, dude. Much appreciated. Or dudette. But yeah, I think trying to see what that exact number is, because it would be more than 200. It'd be substantially larger than most other games would even be able to accomplish. And that's before having to do any time dilation. Or time distortion, whatever it's called. 1,200 to 1,500. It's insane. Like, that's the thing that personally people should focus on, I think. Because you could do time dilation in, like, Battlefield, right? It would just not be fun. But the fact that you can get even over 200, even if it's 250 players, all in one spot, without any changes to how the game's running, even that's incredible. Let alone if it's 1,000 or even 1,200 or even 1,500. Although I'm fairly certain I think it was a bit lower from what we've had conversations before about. Drink the soul. What a fucking mad lad. Lives life on the edge, mate. There's no max pass. It's all about server load. Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, what would be the most players before it kicks in, everything else being equal? Because I understand there's server load and there's all these other factors that go into it. It's not one set number that trips it. And that's my point. Like, assuming the best case scenario where every factor is in your favor, or is in CCP's server's favors, and seeing what happens, right? 2k on local, 1.5k on grid. Fuck, it's a lot, TG. See, that to me is incredible. You know, 1,500 players within the system is massive. Ooh, here we go. Zebulus, time dilation, and chat will be very good at informing you if I've made a mistake in explaining it, but basically what it is, there's a certain trigger point where the server's in essence overload or whatever, it trips it, and it starts delaying users' actions. So you'll do something, right? So you'll try and lock someone. Rather than having it go instant, it'll delay, and it'll be a very, very long time before that action actually happens in game, which means that it helps the servers do the calculations so you can have more players in the one system doing a battle, I think. is my summation. And then launcher start, drones go out, and server load builds, and Tidal kicks in. 250 versus 250 fights can easily be totally through. That's incredible, man. That to me is absolutely insane. Force potato mode would be good. Ah, fuck. That's some good water. Yeah, wasn't there a new super potato mode that they released? Black screen mode? The ultimate potato mode. It just blows your computer up so you can't play the game anymore. It's like, nah, you're out. Depends on stuff like drones, bubbles, yeah. The more calculations that need to happen, I suppose. This has been rather disappointing. Of a little session here, for being honest. What's going on? Gotta find something. Black screen with just icons, yeah. It's like text mode, you know? Oh, can you actually turn it on already? Holy shit. That's how you win Eve, you stop playing. 100% Vaso. I learnt that very early. Maybe I should try this black screen mode. Is it not in settings somewhere? Who knows? Going into a city system, yeah. Fuck, these are hard to scan down, these ones. Control Shift F9. You sure it's not Alt F4? Apparently the closer one that you are to with these double systems is the correct one, but I don't know if that's right. Control Shift 9. How do you undo it? Do you just press the same command again? I was lied to. Absolutely lied to. That's alright. So was it Control Shift F9? Oh. It's just the exterior view is disabled. Is that all it is? If you delete Windows 64, it gives you more DPS. Oh, no shit, Drink. I should probably do that, eh? That's all. Well, I guess, I mean, it must do something. I'm not a computer scientist, so I don't know. I don't know exactly the effect. You still see brackets, yeah. Every little bit helps. More unsecured bullshit. Righto. Let's get this cunt here. That's a wormhole. That's the exit. This is the last one. Let's get the hands on before. It's a movie reference. Oh god. It mustn't be anything, oh boy. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Trouble. Trouble. Alright lads, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Just gotta make sure she's got her dummy. happen? Oh, that's very cool picture that you sent through. Did you? Thank you for that. Baby aggro indeed, Vaso. I'm going to charge this monitor in, plug this monitor in. So, it's story time with Spastica. Give me 1 sec. Before our son was born, I was doing research, right, to try and figure out what the best baby monitor would be for us to find, to buy. So, I do what anyone does. I jump on Reddit, do a search, try and suss out, you know, what are good options and this and that, right? And then I'm looking through every single fucking post was like, oh, I did this really sexually inappropriate thing, didn't realize that the baby camera was there, and now such and such person, wife, significant other, in-laws know that I'm a creep. There was like 10 or 15 of these fucking posts within the first, like, you know, the first 10 or 15 search results were those types of posts. I could not fucking believe it. I'm like, I just want to know what fucking monitor to buy. Holy fuck. And subsequent posts were mostly actually around spying on people in a sexually inappropriate manner as well. I could not fucking believe it. It was just gross. Degenerates. I just Reddit tab. I spend a significant amount of my time on Reddit during the day. But I completely see where you're coming from on that, Cosmic. Fucking hell. Oh, did it crash out, Drink? Holy fuck, I'd be pissed. Send something through to, Send something through to Eve. Fucking write a ticket. Say, oh, you can't fix your game. And Reddit is the worst place to do it. Fucking oath. I very quickly stopped looking, Vaso. Personally, pro tip for any people who are looking to purchase monitors, you don't need one with video. You didn't understand. You're a beast. Oh, did you make it through, Deep Drink? Nice, mate. Place is toxic. Fucking oath. I very much have curated my Reddit feed to get rid of all of the main subreddits. Because, I should not do that anyway. So there was another one. What's this one? This is U210. Fuck this one off. What? No, it's not. That's right, we'll go to this one here. So, see what this one brings us. Yeah, always good for a laugh anyway. But I'm mostly just going like hunting, shooting, gaming sort of Reddit, subreddits and stuff. Not necessarily gaming, but my hobby ones tend to be a little bit better. Although the gaming ones are usually on another fucking level. Drink, I forgot to ask you, man. Have you done any more work and putting your paperwork through for your license yet, dude? I've been meaning to send you a Discord message today. Just read for obscure opinions on random things. Yeah, a bit like that. Alright, let's suss this one out and see what the go is. I'll actually make a fucking bookmark now. Reddit puns are good. Yeah, there's some pretty clever cunts in there. The problem does my head in, right? So I've got my main feed of actually stuff that I enjoy looking at. But then there's the other feed on the app. And the app is absolute shit, by the way. The Reddit app fucking sucks balls. You would think for a multi-million dollar, almost billion-dollar company, they'd be able to make a good app. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. You sort of buy like hot, which is like trending. It's just a barrage of American politics. I'm like, I don't fucking want any of this shit, and I can't filter it out. And it gets very frustrating. Ooh, Well, fucking well. What do we got here, lads? This is what we want to see. How you fucking going, cunts? Hey. Damn it. Haven't done anything. If you're not chilling, you're doing uni. Have a massive checklist. Nah, it's fair enough, drink, man. At the end of the day, it's not really like you can do a hell of a lot at the minute anyway, because everything's closed. Makes your head spin. Yeah, I know, Vaso. I know, mate. I know. Much like most of the things in life, it's just fucking dumb. Heap of washing. Don't you live at home, mate? Get the folks to do it. That's the real pro tip right there. Get the olds to do it. You live by yourself. You do, yes. I was thinking of someone else. My apologies. Three fucking sides. Oh boy. Well, let's fucking see what it gives us. Scan deviation. So that's what that skill was dropping. Awesome, okay. Because you're losing regional. Yeah, that's true, drink. You're not wrong on that one, dude. No worries, Vaso, man. Thanks for the follow, and you're welcome back anytime, dude. Like I said, tomorrow night we'll be doing a mining stream, so you're welcome to join in. But thanks for the follow, and I'll catch you around. I've always wanted to go to a laundromat. I've never used one. But every like pop culture thing I've seen has been like, oh, you go to the laundromat and it'll be really fun and enjoyable experience. Somehow I don't think that is the case. Fucking this cunt's the hardest fucking thing to put on. Oi. Did they just fucking say, God help you if you're having to do this by yourself? Like, fuck me. Fucking pain in the ass. This thing I'm talking about here. Clear. West. Oh, fucking oath drink. There's one in Frankston around the corner from the gaming shop I go to. Let's go play 40k. Holy shit, if it's not the dodgiest looking joint I've ever fucking seen. I'm like, I'm gonna go in there and some fucking junkie's gonna hold me up. Or steal my clothes, or fucking both. Who knows at this point. Should I scan these other two fucking sites now? Probably should, hey. Well, this one's the one I came in through, so I suppose I'll do this one. Alright, come on, data site. Wormhole it is. Alright, let's go through this one. It's a level 2 wormhole. I mean, maybe it's better, I don't know. And that's the way it goes with these wormholes, right? Who the fuck knows what you're going to get? It's the same thing I'm finding with the PvE high-set combat sites too. It's just so fucking hit or miss. Alright, let's bail out of here. Do I do my own? Sometimes. Drink. Sometimes. The missus normally does it. She's home more than me. Although obviously at the minute it's different. Got that baby aggro. I don't mind it. I don't mind doing my own washing. Okay, so this is not what we want. I'm a modern man. Drink. I share the responsibilities of the household, mate, because we're a team. Don't ask my wife that, because she'll probably say I'm full of shit. Alright, so... here, this is the one. Fuck that off. Hopefully you marry a washing fiend, yeah. I don't necessarily mind it, man. I don't know. I prefer it in summer because I like the idea of, you know, washing everything getting all dried up and stuff. I don't know. It's weird, but I don't mind ironing. I'll do the ironing. I enjoy that. Oh, God. Washing dishes. I don't like washing the dishes. I get grossed by it. I'll have to do it because, you know, you can't just go and buy new plates as much as you'd like to. Need to do the laundry. Zebulous. I don't know what's happening with the little one here. I might have to fucking give her a feed, and I really don't want to. Because I'm streaming, obviously. Like, obviously I will feed my child, but... Let's see what's on the other side of this wormhole. Isn't that what dishwashers are for? Yeah. Fuck, it was the worst at my wife's old house. Our dishwasher broke, and we didn't have one for like, oh fuck, how long was it for? I think it was a good three or so months, and it sucked so fucking much not having one. You get used to it after a while, but holy fuck, when you're used to having one and relying on it, having one that breaks it's a bit shit. Reckon they're cleaner that way. I suppose. We do some of the kids' stuff by hand, but my daughter's stuff by hand because you want to try and make sure it's properly clean. But the dishwasher does a pretty good job. As long as you keep the dishwasher clean. How the fuck are we talking about this on an Eve stream? Holy shit. Fucking hell. All you cunts watching are like, what the hell am I doing here? Oh boy. Twice clean while you cook. Yeah, it's fabulous. I mean, it's certainly not a necessity, but when you get so used to it, especially me, you know, living at home, moving out. That was my first time I'd moved out of house. Everything else, it's a bit different, I suppose. Are we gonna actually get any fucking data sites? That would be ace, game. Alright, what do we got here? Let's see what we got here then. I think there was someone in chat. I don't remember who it was. They had like 130 scanning strength. It was fucking bonkers. Real dad talk. Well, that's what you come here for, Zebulus, because God knows you don't come here to watch me play the game, because I'm fucking shit at it. Or maybe you do watch me play the game and then think, I'm not going to do what that cunt's doing because it's wrong. Learn from my mistakes. Another wormhole. No, we're going to do it this way. Washing machine. Yeah. My grandmother used to wash her clothes by fucking hand. It was insane. I could not imagine having to do it. Dishes you can do, but clothes, fuck. Be a right cunt, it would be. Course. Oh, fucking course. I'm fairly certain it's just random. People have said it's the closest one to the planet. People have said it's the closest one to your middle of your scan probes. I think it's just fucking luck, as far as I'm concerned. Why even bother washing your clothes? Don't worry about it. Sure, it's fine. I mean, that's what all the cunts that go and play fucking Warhammer down at the shop think. You know, shower is just a theory. Fucking dirtiest. But with the kids, it's bad. So having a 3-year-old and a 9-month-old, you can fucking imagine the volume of washing we have to do for these kids. It's out of control. Oh my god, there's a fucking data site. Can you fucking believe it? Cosmic. Yeah, I know, dude. It's so fucking gross. Just take your skivvies off and use a hammer to remove the crusty bits. I know. Like, I don't know, mate. I shouldn't judge too harshly on those people, because maybe it is a mental... Maybe they've got mental health issues, I don't know. But fuck me if it's not gross. You know, I'm trying to have a good time here. Enjoy myself. And that's all there is, you know? Alright. We got anything on the go here? Seems to be pretty good. It's just being a lazy cunt. Yeah, I mean, look, you're probably right. To be fair, you're probably right. Did I pull my probes in? I feel like something I did. No, I did not. And the worst part about it is, the thing that really shits me is I can put up with it. I've got a fucking 3-year-old and 9-month-old. The smells I have smelt in the past 3 years, you would not even fucking believe. I can deal with the smell. It's just that I want to bring my mates or my wife to learn and play and enjoy this game like I really love and enjoy the game, right? And the first experience they have is some fucking gross neck beard. It's like, you know, what's wrong with hair? It was grease. Oh, drink. Trains and buses are even fucking worse. Oh god, I don't miss catching the train. I surely do not miss catching the fucking train every day. The smell. Fuck. I shouldn't have even gone that way. There's nothing to the left for me. Maybe. Everyone on the bus was choking. Fucking hell, drink. That's the western suburbs for you, mate. That's what happens. If you smell like ass, you'll be asked to leave. You need to, Zebulus. You sometimes actually need to do it. And that's the saddest part about it, mate. As far as I'm concerned. Like, you shouldn't have to say this to people. I'm fucking fairly certain it's in here somewhere, I reckon. 5. Yeah, it's up north. It's up here. Ah, fuck. Oh, we'll take that. Which means we should be able to drop this cunt. And how you going, mate? Oh, fucking. Are we going to get over the 50 carbon? Yes, 50 carbon. We'll fucking take that. Let's go. There's been a few stories working in HR where cunts have, Hey, Derek Mo, how you doing, mate? We're trying to get the carbon high score, Derek. So currently, we're at 50 in this particular vessel. And the most carbon I've gotten out of exploring has been 54. So we're trying to beat that. And also, I mean, carbon's the best. And also, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Alrighty. So we are on the road to 100 mil. We're trying to see the actual aim of the game, outside of collecting carbon, is we're trying to see how many sites it'll take us of wormhole exploring to get to 100 mil of this. Currently, this is our second site. It has not been a very good run. Considering we've been doing this for like a fucking hour and a half. But hey, it's fun. And that's what it's about, alright? It's all about fun per hour. Holy fuck. Righto, game. Guess you don't want me to go that way. Come on. Go around the back. Let's go through the back passage. It's a tighter fit, But we can get there, I reckon, through the back passage. Something there. I have a feeling it's that one. You cunts, come on. You'll pay me 100 mil if you find wormholes. Blah, 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 blah. Considering I have no idea how to find wormholes, Derek, I think you'll be right, mate. I think you'll. It's a safe bet, you know. All right. Ooh, double carbon. Now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking. Stop doing that thing with the camera game. Fuck. So like I was saying before, I do tend to find the overall average that I found with exploring has been probably 10 to 15 mil a sight. Call sign, how you doing, mate? They're true connections. I'm actually keen. Part of the reason why I am wanting to do exploration rather than what we normally do, which is, well, this is something we normally do as well, but is the Troglavian connections. It'd be rad to be able to find my way into one. I'll see you later, drink man. Take it easy, dude. Thanks for dropping in and saying good day. Oh my god, righto. I'll hit you up on Discord. I wanted to ask you a few things about some fishing stuff, mate. I'll hit you up tomorrow. Oh, fuck off, game. They guarded. Oh, really? Even the wormhole? Like, if I go through via wormhole, surely the other side of the wormhole is not guarded. You're just talking about the gates, yeah? Freddy, how you doing, man? Hope you're alright, dude. Really sweaty with land-based fishing, yeah. Well, there was a few things I wanted to do. I really am keen to tee up a fishing session, mate. Down fucking Altona Pier. Be making sign art up all night. That's alright, mate. The wormhole you saw had rats on the outside. Don't know what was inside. Oh, okay. That's a COVID fest for sure. Fucking oath. It's a very busy pier, my understanding. Why does it keep doing this? Game. Would you fuck off? This fucking game sometimes. Probably has similar foot traffic to Mornington. Yeah, Mornington's pretty fucking popular. But the thing is, it is such a big pier. Especially if you go in there through winter, it's not too bad. Alrighto, I guess we're going this way. Less sewage, yeah, pretty much, Fred. I want to go on the back, like Hastings and stuff. Hastings? I don't know. You reckon, drink? Can you catch kingfish off the pier at Altona? Salmon and big ass snappers as well. Oh. So it looks like we're going to get cucked by CCP on this one. Should have killed that fucking other one. Oh, very nice. You don't get keys with snapper, it's gold. Yeah, I do hear there's a fair bit of snapper off there as well, which is good. What have we got down here? Cows Pier and salmon from Malomia Beach. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm wanting to do, Fred. Is I don't want to. Mornington's nice because it's around the corner from me. It's only about 15-20 minute drive. But out on the other side, I think would be pretty rad. I mean, best case scenario, I just bug my mate into taking us out on his boat. down here. Oh, fucking hell. Are you serious? Oh, my God. Yeah, I can't get through. I can't get through it, Tiggy. These cunts keep coming up, so I'll have to do it again. I figured it out. It was down there, but by that point, it's too late. Oh, God, this baby. Fucking why do you got to be teething for? She knows her times. Like, she only carries on when I'm in the middle of doing something. That's all good, man. I'm pretty knackered, so it's fairly easy for me to fucking miss things. Oh, I'll fucking take that one. Drops to 60 foot instantly, yeah. The fishing out that way would definitely be better than 3 mil and 2 carbon. Most fishing out of why? What have I pressed? What is pressed that is making me do that? I don't know what I've clicked, but it's making me spin my camera around every time I do something. I don't understand what I've clicked to have the camera do that, and it's getting dizzy, making me dizzy. Is it that maybe? Why? Game, fuck off. Oh. Ah. I got it. Thank fucking God. Because that's fucking annoying. Holy shit. West support is better. You have a wrist guard like mine, but yours is skin colours, yeah. I don't know what I did to my wrist, Fred. I was telling chat before, but I fucked it up. And doctor's like, oh, just wear this for a couple of weeks, and, you know, if it's still a problem, go get x-rays. I'm like, right, I can't. Why don't I just get the x-rays now and just cut out the fucking middleman? But anyway. So where we normally go, Fred, and drink is my mate will go out Welsh Pool. And fuck, there's some nice gummies and shit out there. Snapper, kingies, the whole fucking lot. It's a good bit of fishing. A lot of shark. Alrighto. Alrighto, cunt. Fuck off. Restoration node. What do we got here? Another restoration. We'll take that. Baby Shark. Oh god, did you? I've heard that song in every conceivable cover a million times. It's insane. Ooh. Ooh. That's a fucking spicy meatball. Still haven't done anything. 2 sites we've made 20 mil. Plus 1 for making iskies, doing fucking exploration sites. But the good news is, 54 carbon, that is currently equal to our carbon high score. Would you believe it? You get to the 99, get ganked 100% drink. It'll exactly happen, mate. But that's okay. If we die, we die. Alright? So, fucking funniest thing happened today. So we were meant to, if COVID hadn't happened, I'll see you later, drink. Take it easy, man. Data cores and the pretty blue ones. Research, I think. Fred? I think they're for research, aren't they? Anyway, the funniest thing happened. So if COVID hadn't happened, this time I would have been in Dubbo. Staying the night, travelling another couple of hours in the morning, and would have been hunting for pigs, northern New South Wales. But COVID happened, right? So I couldn't do that. So Dad's been trying to get onto the fucking farm and I let the cunt know that we can't come up, right, because of COVID. And then the farmer fucking calls my dad at 8 o'clock this morning. If we had been going to the trip, we would have been past Shepparton. He's like, oh, you cunts coming up? Dad's like, I've been trying to call you for fucking 2 weeks, mate. Like, no, we're not coming up. And he goes, oh, fucking good thing too, because we're going to get like 40 mil plus of rain. And we've been copying so much rain, it's completely flooded as it is. So you guys probably shouldn't come anyway. It's like, well, righto. Thanks for fucking telling us. We would have been past fucking Shepparton. This cunt. So it was a bittersweet thing because it was one of those things where COVID stopped us from going, but we wouldn't have been able to go anyway. I think that's it. That's all wormholes for the rest of the sites. I'm going to try and scan this one because we almost got her. And see how that goes. Getting pigs to shooters in Canberra. Yeah, you're not wrong. There's a few piggies out there. Good news is at least it's lots of rain. Because it's interesting, that farm, 3 years in a row, it was drought. And the third year we spoke to them, they're like, if we don't get any rain, we're going to have to sell the farm. Since then, it flooded for 2 years. Rain was dry for one and flooded again. It's just so fucking up and down, the nature of this outback, I tell you. Which data cores do you want, Fred? They're not really worth a hell of a lot, dude. Holy fuck. I normally do, mate. I normally do. But we're flying by the seat of our pants tonight. All data cores I own. And the decryptors too. I got a few of them out. I'll have to suss them out when I get back. I'll have to do some inventorying. See what we've got. Maybe our luck is turning. Ooh, what the fuck is this? What is even this? It's an ore system. Oh, God. What's in here? Well, one of them would be the wormhole, which is probably this one. Mayorath, how you doing, mate? It's an all-owned system with 00 security status. It's pretty cool, but not what we're after. I already have, mate. Already have. Common sense. How you doing, man? It's picking up the carbon worth it. Carbon is life, mate. As far as I'm concerned, if you're doing exploration and you're not picking up carbon, you're doing it wrong. But no, it's just a meme. Common sense. Like it's worthless. Fuck. This is the one we're gonna get rid of. It's an exit hall, has another entry point. Okay. Fair enough. I might actually start heading back to base, because I may need to take 5 soon, because the little one's losing it. But we'll see. We should be alright, actually. You literally went to exploration yesterday, so you don't know shit. You're only playing E3 now. Oh, awesome common sense, man. Well, you're welcome to ask any question you want. The chat's quite good. I'm not going to give you any good answers because I'm fucking useless. But it's good that you're enjoying it, dude. Are you? Did you jump into Amiga, or are you just testing the waters with Alpha, mate? Also, thanks very much for the follow, man. Much appreciated. K162, if you were in the wormhole, you know someone has accessed the wormhole from the other side. Oh, now you guys talking fancy shit. Gonk. Thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Your goal is to get Amiga through It's Not Cash. Me too, man. I think it's fun. I know a lot of people have very strong opinions about things in this game. And it can be a little bit, I get it. People are passionate about something they enjoy. As far as I'm concerned, if that's your aim, you fucking do it, mate. There's better ways than others to do it. But me personally, I keep getting gifted Amiga time, which is amazing. I'm not going to complain about that, but that was my plan as well. I think it's a bit of fun. Right, we'll see what's on the other side of this cunt over here. I quite enjoy wormholing. I think it's fun. It's a great minigame. I've said this before. It's a great blend of gambling, because there is a lot of gambling involved, and traveling around, seeing the galaxy, seeing all the pretty stars. And you can make some decent ears. Part of the reason why I'm doing this at the minute is because I am curious to see. We've only done two sites so far, and I want to try and get a little bit of a little average over how many sites will take us to get to 100 mil, Man, spend the 2 billion on Amiga. Yeah, well, that's it, I guess. Another way to look at it, common sense. So if they want a different destination. Oh, that's right, Fred. Because you used to live in a wormhole, hey? You used to live full time by the wormhole, so you're up to scratch on it. There is a lot involved. I know, and I've said this a million times on chat. I am far from min-maxing when it comes to this sort of shit. And to be honest, I don't enjoy doing that sort of stuff. I just, hop along through space and have fun doing it. Is my sort of jam. I'm getting better. I gotta admit, I'm getting a hell of a lot better with regards to actually, being somewhat competent in this fucking game. So apparently, Fred, we're at war. Helldawn. Those scoundrels. Data site. Yeah, allegedly, Fred. That's what Eve leads me to believe. Are you in a corp yet, Common Sense? If you haven't joined one, mate, definitely jump in one. The game really opens up. I don't do a lot of corp content, but it definitely opens up. Well, fucking well. What do we got here? How you fucking going, love? Thought the corporate unloaded all the citadels. Maybe. I don't know. I just saw that it was there. I have no idea. No, it's not a combat site. It's a central angel sparking something. What the fuck's this last word? Sparking transmitter. It's a data site. You're making me nervous now. Oh fuck, Fred, killing me, man. It does not take a lot for me to get nervous in this game. My butthole puckers when fucking something goes awry. That's why we keep the carbon around, right? So that when we eventually get ganked, and if we escape, we turn the carbon into fucking diamonds via our assholes. Nah, mate, she's snoozing. We had a rough one last night, Fred. Actually, the night before was fucking rough. Oh boy, it was not good. Thankfully, I wasn't streaming that night. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, we'll take that. Just the kids, man. So Tuesday night, basically 1 o'clock, our daughter woke up and she was fucking screaming and carrying on and the whole thing. My wife tried pretty much everything to get her down. She was up for about 2.5 hours or 2 hours. She eventually called it, got me up and said, can you just do something? Because she needed rest, right? Because she was working too. I get up. I sat with her for about a half an hour, rocked her in the chair and got her eventually down. And then 3:30, 4 o'clock, our son wakes up screaming, carrying on, jumps into bed with us. Like, fuck. So it was pretty rough. Kids, am I right? Small, they're mostly about piracy ganking. That's fair enough. Common sense. I mean, look, as long as you're enjoying the stuff that the Corp does, mate. It's nice if you need to put a hit on someone, which you've already done. Nice, nice. We were saying earlier, like PvP, I mean, I don't do really much anything with PvP, at least, you know, instigating it. 4. 2. Where the fuck is 4? I guess here somewhere, isn't it? There we go. Maybe it's down here. But it's a pretty cool part of the game. Some of your lines killed you before failing a hack. Oh no. You would have been looking after her and she would have stayed in better sleep. Would have thought since nights is your responsibility. It just depends, man. I mean, like I said, I don't stream, so I take the night off from streaming on the Tuesday and... fuck. It's hard. And the problem is, and I was saying this last night too, unfortunately the kids, they don't necessarily, it's particularly my son, necessarily get calm from me. Mum does a trick, you know, and I get that. Makes it harder, but it is what it is. You can start annoying the piss out of your children. Oh, Zebulus, I cannot fucking wait, man. I'm going to be an absolute cunt. It's going to be the fucking best. Yeah, Fred, I was running that one against the wire, wasn't I? That's how we do it here, mate. Pro fucking Eve player, mate. We're all pro gamers, mate. I remember my dad used to... So my dad's a tradie and he was always doing something around the house. And inevitably, he'd always wake me up to give him a hand doing these things around the house. So it'd be like, you know, 7, or it'd be about 8 o'clock normally. He'd been up since 6 and he's out digging holes in the fucking backyard. He'd let me have a sleep in, 8 o'clock. And he'd be like, oi, fucking Bastigar, wake up. You know, he'd drag me out of bed, 8 o'clock in the morning. And you can imagine, like, you know, I was 16, 17, 18 years old. teenager. And I'd be like half asleep. He'd shove a shovel into my hand. He'd be like, just fucking do this. Or, a hammer or something. I'm like, fucking righto. How I did not hurt myself or him half asleep trying to help out around the house, I will never fucking know. Used to make me laugh. He's like, and then if you let me sleep in, alright, he'd do the classic. He'd let me sleep in. And it'd be like 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'd get up. And he'd have done all this stuff around the house that he was needing my help with. And he'd be like, oh, you're awake. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean am I awake? And he goes, oh, I've already done all this stuff. I'm like, well, why didn't you wake me? He goes, you should have woken up. I'm like, cunt, I was asleep. How the fuck am I going to wake myself up? Are you fucking serious? And which, by the way, my wife does to me. So he would always give me shit. He'd let me have a sleep in. Fucking bless me. 9 o'clock. Yell at me, get up. Oh, it's all the jobs are done. And he goes, why didn't you wake up? I'm like, fucking, are you right, cunt? Like, classic dad move. Just to roll me up about it, you know what I mean? Fucking made me laugh. Mine's finally tensor chores. It's like, oh, Zebulus, I cannot wait till my son mows the lawn. And I don't have to. It's going to be fucking gold. Quoting your dad using your Twitch name is classic. Yeah, it's a bit like that. Do you need a jacket to dig the holes in the backyard? Concrete? Yeah, it's a bit like that, Fred, too, mate. We never did. My parents' place has got a nice backyard, actually. He's got fucking like 5 olive trees and a veggie patch and the whole thing. Classic like wog backyard, right? His parents, so my grandparents, they had concrete as fucking far as the eye can see, but they had a glass house, which was amazing. Veggies and shit they used to make, grow even. My grandfather used to be like, oh, I don't want to fucking mow grass, just concrete the whole thing. So you want to sit there in a glass house, in a greenhouse, in the middle of fucking summer, 40 degrees in there, and it was a fucking massive greenhouse as well. Like, it wasn't small. You want to do that, but you don't want to mow grass. Fucking, alright. Alright, mate. Whatever floats your boat. Crack me up. I'm in Melbourne, man. Common sense. The greatest city in the world. It's 6 minutes to midnight. So it's 11:54 in the PM. Currently. Which is actually early. I thought it was later for some reason. Probably because I'm tired. So I normally stream from pretty much an hour before downtime through an hour, maybe 1 a.m. This little one, my daughter is carrying on, and we might... Oh, yes, we'll take that. You're almost on the opposite time of the world, yeah. It's crazy, eh? I am in the future. I don't want to leave this fucking spot. I knew this was going to happen. Hopefully she calms down. She found a dummy. This is going to be the last one because I will need to make it back to base. Because she will probably... I will need to take 5 eventually to feed her, I think is what's going to happen. God damn it. Whereabouts in Canada, Common Sense? It's a nice part of the bloody world. I'd love to go. Mostly for the hiking / hunting and fishing. Because I'm pretty keen on all of that sort of stuff. Righto, Fred. Bit off topic, mate, but okay. Atlantic Canada. Some nice... awesome, Common Sense. I'm not too familiar with, a lot of the places in Canada. There's a guy that I watch occasionally that does like sort of hiking stuff up in Canada. Love to live there, but fuck me if it's not cold. Or go there and stay for a longer period of time, rather. But being from Australia, I cannot handle the cold. Where is this cunt? Oh, fucking... I hate how activating the shield activates the restoration node. But activating the rot or whatever it is that halves the health of it doesn't. And I don't understand. Oh, where the fuck is this cunt? 2... 3. 1, 2, 3? Maybe something there. Only gets down to around... Oh, only around negative 35. Are you fucking serious, comment? I love it. Yeah, it's only a bit cold. Although I'll probably say the same thing about the heat too, I suppose. Haven't worn a winter jacket in years. God. Ah, fucking hell. What's up here? Give me something good. It's what you get used to. I mean, we're used to the heat here, so it's not that big of a deal. Especially, further up north you go. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking actually serious, game? Why? Why you do this for? Oh well, do that one again. Over 30 unless it's... Yeah. And 30 for us isn't even a thing. Like, I was speaking to my boss, he's up in Queensland. It's going to be 38 tomorrow. And it's like, obviously the end of October. It's not even summer. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, Christmas is always a crapshoot. We've had... Within the past 5 years, I'd say 3 of the Christmases have been 35 degrees and above, with one of them being over 40, and that's within the last 5 years, but we've had 2 that have been like 21, 22, so it's weird. And the thing is, you don't want a hot Christmas, you want a hot New Year's, because then you can actually go down the beach and stuff. Saguta, how you doing, mate? I am doing alright. The morning will be in 1 minute, but the evening is doing pretty well, man. We're just running around doing some exploration, slowly but surely making our way up to 100 mil worth of ISK off our runs. That's the 3rd site that we've done. Yeah, I know. I've never really experienced proper snow. Like, even the snow we get here, it's not like proper snow. You know what I mean? Up in the mountains and stuff. I've hunted through it. It's been shit, but it's never been too ridiculous. And that's just... I've never had to live with it. Drunken, mate. Hope you're alright, bloke. You just want rain. Yeah, fucking oath, man. You're not wrong there. I was actually telling Chad earlier, so I was meant to be going on that hunting trip this weekend. And it's out... The property's sort of in between Burke and Walgett. And they reckon that they've had that much rain. They're expecting 40 mil, hail, storm, the whole lot over the weekend. And they've planted 100% of the property. And they've had heaps of rain the past month or so. So it is relative, depending on where you are, but we've been flooded out. So all that fucking around and all that hoping and wishing that we could make it out through the border because of COVID, we copped it. Couldn't have even gone anyway. Can you fucking believe it? And rain of all things. Drunken. Got to come to experience a good few feet of snow. Fuck that. The only really time that we'll get school cancelled would be flooding or fires. Flooding up north, like, Queensland and Northern Territory and stuff. And fires, and that's really it. We don't get snow days and stuff like that here, obviously. But we don't get really anything else. And the heat is another thing too. But heat's very rare. We don't get heat days here in Melbourne. Where drunken is, I can imagine that'd be a thing. Saguda, we were going to go for pigs. Wild pigs. Boars. Hogs. There would have been a fucking lot of the cunts too. Alright, we're going to start making our way back. Don't get fire. Yeah, it's a bit like that, Common. Last season, most people would probably know, but last season we had a pretty bad fire season. And it was like from pretty much Brisbane all the way down through to Melbourne. Like the whole fucking half the country was on fire. It was insane. Alright, let's see if we can make it out alive with our loot. That would be nice. That'd be very nice. But it's good we got them here in the pest. Yeah, they're a pretty bad problem here too, Saguda. Very bad problem, to be honest. What the fuck's going on here? Why does this thing keep turning on for? Alright. It's not a bad little, run. Sorry, a little bit distracted. Then I'm trying to sort out what the little one's doing. Crying, carrying on. I think we're going to try and sneak in a deer trip before the end of the year. We've got it probably, it's a little bit late in the season because all the stags will be dropping their antlers, but getting away is more of the excuse that we need. Oh, what's this? What have we got here? Someone's fucking cheeky probes were there. I don't know what that was about. Coldest day I've ever experienced in Australia. Me personally, probably would have been maybe -5, thereabouts, up in the mountains when I was hunting. In Melbourne, the coldest day would have been like, fuck, -1. So every year, Melbourne gets like maybe a week worth of days where the temperature is between +1 or +2 and -1, 0 through our winter. And that's it. That's all we'll get. And sometimes it's usually not even 7. It's normally like 4 or 5. And it's like, oh, there's frost on the glass on your car, and oh shit, there's fucking there's a little bit of ice on the grass. It's insane. Yeah, that's it, Common. Tassie gets colder than here. Tasmania gets colder than here, and Canberra gets quite cold too, actually, for that matter. But even there, it's not that bad. -5 maximum, well, minimum, I suppose. It's just how we go. -30 to +30, that's it. Alrighty, how are we looking here? I think this is the last wormhole that we need to go through. So we did 3 sites, and we have made, if we're not counting, fuck, well, that was a shit run, holy crap. 28 mil. Holy God, it sucks. Oh, I gotta get those things off that. $28 mil. Okay. But it's a funny old place. I mean, out in most of the country, it'll drop to a couple of degrees above zero or zero, and then the next day it'll be 25, 30. It's very much like a desert climate like that. Drunken, how cold does it get out there for you overnight, like through winter and stuff? Does it drop that low where you are? What we might do for the rest of the streams, we might change gears, jump in our jackdaw, and continue along doing a little bit of escalation combat sites. Oh, actually, maybe we might do a combat mission. I basically want to try and get the skilling spree, which is take 5 seconds to do, but still. 5 is about as cool as you've seen it. Because you're a little bit closer to the coast where you are, man. I don't know. When I've been out like Cobar and stuff, and like central New South Wales, it definitely goes to 0 or 1 degree above 0. Sometimes even, I think the last time we went last year, it got to -1 overnight, but it got to 22 during the day. Or maybe even hotter. It's very much a deserty kind of climate like that through winter. That's for sure. It's a funny old place, Australia. You can go negative, but very rarely. Yeah, I think it is because you guys are a little bit closer to the coast, a bit more inland than those other places. That's probably the coldest. So I mentioned earlier, overnight it dropped to like -5 when I went hunting for deer up in the mountains. But that wasn't too bad because you're expecting that, and you're rugged up and everything else. When I went last year, we were spotlighting off the back of my dad's Hilux, me and my cousin. That was far and away the coldest I've ever been on a hunting trip, I reckon. I had all my shit on. I had my fucking jackets, I had all my clothes on, my gloves, my face mask, my fucking beanie, the whole thing. I was like an Eskimo. It was just below 0, but because you're sitting still on a metal box on the back of a car that's going, between 10 and 20k an hour, fucking froze. That was probably the coldest of it. And not only that, you're holding a spotlight and or a gun, so you can't wear proper gloves. Well, I mean, you can, but you don't have them. Fuck, was that cold? Jesus Christ, that was the coldest I've ever been hunting. It was amazing. Like, it was really fun. I shot a cat that trip. That's when I shot the cat. I had a lot of fun on that excursion, but Raven Navy issue. Cosmic, if you're still in chat, man, you're slowly renaming all my ships Callus Smells Like Cookies. Might not want to visit Canada after. Well, it's different call sign. Like, if I go to Canada in the winter, I know it's going to be cold. Like, I know it's going to be cold. I get that. It's a different thing. You know what time it is for that exploration ship? Below 20 is bloody freezing. Fucking oath. I think common sense, you're right, mate. Yes, Cosmic. Yes, mate. I'll fucking change the name. He's gonna fucking see one day. All of the ships are going to be called fucking... What is it? Callus. Oh, I can just do it like this. There we go. Gets -22 Fahrenheit. Fucking hell. I don't know how you can't do it. Like, when I went to the States, I went to Manhattan and it was negative... I think it got down to -10. It was start of or middle of January, whenever it was we went. And that was the coldest I've ever been in anywhere I've gone. But I was rugged up for it. I was wearing my thermals. I had my fucking shit, all the clothes that I bought. Because the cold weather clothes, unless you're buying hiking specific cold weather clothes, if you just go down the shop and buy cold weather clothes, it's not cold weather clothes. Alright? It's not proper. So we bought all that shit when we went over to the States. And it wasn't too bad. Hopefully it's a quick one. Blood Raiders. Raiders Eve. Damage. Okay. So they need to walk around a campus in just a long sleeve and shorts. Going to be 20. Fucking mad cunt. Mad lad. Damage to deal, EM thermal and EM thermal. Alright. It gets so cold it just flat hurts. Fuck that. You've been in negative 43 with wind chill in upstate New York near the river. Rev, how you doing, bloke? Haven't seen you around chat for a while. Hope you're alright, man. It's relative. It really is relative, and it's what you get used to. I'm going to put in 1,000 of these. 2,500 of these. I reckon that's the go, lads. Gone kayaking negative 3. Shorts and a t-shirt. Fuck. Cunts are loose units, you know that? Loosest units. But yeah, like I said, it's what you get used to at the end of the day. You know, it's relative, and the clothing definitely is more geared to actual cold weather in the States, or at least my experience when I went there. Whereas the clothing here, when they say cold weather, it's really not. Because there's no need to. I mean, what the fuck are you going to sell snow jackets to some cunt up in Brisbane? Like, yeah, this is a tropical, that's it, Rev. God. Fucking negative 68. Can you imagine? I couldn't fathom. That's so far out of the realm of my ability to fathom. I have no reference point to what it would be to be negative 68. You know? Yeah, that's it, call sign. At least our animals and insects are reasonable around here. Well, that's a trade-off, isn't it? Common sense. Do you go and live somewhere where it gets down to like a negative 30 degrees Celsius through the winter, but you don't get like all of the spiders and snakes and fucking every other cunt that wants to come? There is certainly a bit of a trade-off. Like, you know, would you rather die from spider or from cold? Pick your poison. Ooh, it's a stasis tower. You can fuck right off, cunt. Get this thing out. You hate spiders. I mean, look, I'm not too keen on them, personally. But my thing with spiders is if when they jump out at you. That's my thing. If I know the spider's there, it doesn't really bother me. But when you lift something up, and there's this big fuck-off spider. Ooh, better. There's no indoor plumbing, so once you go into an outhouse in that weather, fucking hell. Actually, my cousin, they live out on a farm just out of Melbourne. And they've got it's a proper farmhouse that they live on, and there's an outdoor shower, which is basically it's just a shower head that's plumbed. So if you're out, he's your sheep and all the rest of it. If you're out doing that stuff and you're filthy, you can come back in, have a shower outside, no worries. Having a shower outside with no walls, it's a different experience. You better bet it's fucking hot, otherwise you will be freezing your fucking knackers off. Let me tell you that much. The slightest breeze, whew. Yeah, but drunken, you're up in the fucking... It's 50 degrees every day where you are, cunt. There's no fucking problems. It's better to have it outside. You sweat less when you're done. I like it a bit hot common sense, but it depends. I mean, summer I'm not going to do fucking hot ones, obviously. Halifax! Hey, thanks for the raid. Holy shit. Killer Ent TV. Lots of love. Greetings from the Lynx Burrow. Hope you guys are doing alright. How was the stream there, mate? Hope it was more successful than mine has been. Because mine has not been very successful. was great. Ah, it's good to hear, man. Carbonite, how you going? You were printing some is nice. I got to get myself one of those IS printing machines. They seem pretty handy. Well, you guys are more than welcome to hang out. Stick around. We're currently running some missions. My lovely 9-month-old daughter, this is a monitor. She's been teething, so I can't do anything too crazy because I've got to run and help her out. Do they sell them in Jitter? The IS printing machines? Cosmic's got a pretty good plan. If you give him 100 billion ISK, he can triple it for you. Just like he's an Amarian prince. He's down on his luck. The river you kayak on is 10 degrees Celsius. Fuck that, common. You might even quadruple it. That's it, mate. Why am I descanning? I don't need to fucking do this shit. Ooh, turn that off. Definitely feeling a lot more comfortable now that I've upgraded these resistant modules to level 2. I'm not going to lie. You swam in it, 10 degrees. Fuck. The footy players will do that through winter. They'll go down the beach and it's like fucking 5 degrees. And they're like having cold water swims through the beach. Cracks me up to see that. A little bit much for my liking, but you know. So yeah, we upgraded the ship. We got level 2 shield hardener as well as the multi-spectrum hardener as well. So we finally did it. Carrier rating now for 9 days in a row. Saving money for your super carrier. That's awesome, Halifax. I know that nullsec rating, and it's something I am looking to move into. And the track, my corp has moved into a new region of nullsec space, and I'm pretty keen to join them doing some nullsec rating. I hear it's rather lucrative. And if you're reckoning you're making bloody that much ISK, and the cool thing is, you're flying a really rad ship. All the carriers, super carriers, they're awesome. Those big ships. It looks so cool. That's right, Zebulus, I am, yeah. Oh, my drones are dying. Fuck, I didn't realise. Chat, why didn't you tell me? No, drones, come back. You fly Skoda, Octavia. Big burger. Nice, Halifax, man. Well, thanks for the stream, the raid, dude. Much appreciated, man. Hope you have a good day. It'll be early for you, I'm assuming. If you're going to go get a burger. Fuck, I could smash a burger. Ooh, I haven't had a burger in a while. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. I'll come by, say good day. I think you may be streaming different timings. So I might be able to catch you in my morning, which would probably be when you'd be streaming. But I'll check your follow if I see you. No problems. $10 a.m. German time zone. I have no idea whether that'll be Australian time, but I'm assuming it'll be during the day sometime for me. And I'm working, so what else am I going to do? Work? I'll check you out, mate. I'll jump on Twitch and I'll suss you out. It's 20 past 12 in the morning here. (20 past 12) Australian Eastern Standard Time. Or is it Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time? I think technically is what we're in, but I don't know. That's correct, Halifax, yeah. 15 hours in front. We should all just use Eve time. I've said this plenty of times on my stream. We should just make Eve time standard. Oh, hang on. What are you doing? Cannot have you doing that, lad. think I spoke a bit too soon regarding my abilities to tank damage. I might have to I might bail out of this one.
Warp drive active.
Isn't Zulu international time? That's it. It's all fucking happening here.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Ugh. Makes me nervous. Makes me nervous. Holy shit. Eve time is international. It's in every country the same. That's exactly right, Halifax. I'm going to tell my boss that he'll say to me, where were you today, Spasico? Why didn't you come to work? I'll be like, mate, it's not fucking 9 o'clock. It's not 8:30 a.m. Eve time. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He'll definitely appreciate that, I reckon, and he'll see the humour in it and not reprimand me.
Docking request.
Fuck, I'm out of water. So there I was talking shit about how I've increased my resistances. I'm like, oh yeah, it'll. I'm feeling better about this. I think we're doing a good job. I have to bail out. I never have to bail out of these fucking sites. Holy crap! You'll say that once and never again. That's exactly right, Halifax. He'll definitely make sure that doesn't happen again. Although, to be fair, I work from home. So this office that I'm in now, where I'm sitting, that's where I work during the day. Sometimes I've got my laptop open, mining, AFK mining on my alt, whilst I'm meant to be working. It's very productive. Or he plays it by himself. He will laugh. Fuck. That'd be something if he did. Alright, what do we got here? Why is my Raven so shitty? Because I'm not very good at this game. Halifax really is probably why. If we're being frank, I'm not very good at this game. It's slowly getting better. You should have seen when I first started doing missions, mate. Oh boy, you think it was shit now. You think it's bad now. You should have seen it back then. Nah, mate. I've been playing for about 4 months now. Pretty much most nights for about 3 or so hours. So I'm fairly new. That's fine, Halifax, man. That's good. Don't worry. I am doing the right damage here, right? These cunts are... Yes, thermal. Okay, good. Oh, EM even. 8 years with 25 accounts. Holy fuck. It's not enough. It's not enough accounts, mate. You need to get 30 of them. It's the only way. Chat keeps trying to convince me that 30 accounts is the minimum that you need to be a good Eve player. You need 40. That's it. Once you start, you can't stop, mate. I hear one of my regulars in chat was telling me that there's a fairly decent way you can make ISK by mining, like skill point injecting and stuff. It takes a little bit to get started, but once you get it started, it works out pretty well. You can make a fairly decent chunk of change doing it. Did more cunts come in here? Fucking hell. It's a party now, lads. You played 11 years with a single account. Holy shit. On 40 you get a free marsh. I think, yeah, I'm a little bit more casual, I think, than most people are. As far as I've seen come in the chat, I'd be sticking to one account, I think, but, you know. Who am I to judge, right? Undock, go shoot stuff. That's all the fun you need, mate. Ah, fuck. Shit. What have I dropped out? That's all we're doing now, isn't it? Running 24 miners and a raw crawler carrier while Mackinaws are mining. Holy crap. There's a lot of that goes on. We were chatting earlier with regards to mining anyway. You definitely need to be multi-boxing and having corp stuff to really make it worth your while. But as Manlet puts it, realistically, it's not for everyone, which is fine too. Some people enjoy the PvP and others enjoy the PvE. I'm on the PvE side, but not necessarily mining. Although, for anyone who wants to join in, I know we've got a few folk in chat at the minute. Tomorrow night, same time tomorrow, we'll be doing our weekly kickback and mine stream. So it's not like a fleet mine, it's just whoever wants to come join. We shoot lasers at space rocks and we drink beers, is essentially what we do. So you guys are welcome to join in for that as well. Since we're talking mining. Had you on drink beer. That's it, Halifax. What's your beer of choice, mate? I am personally a Heineken man. Oettinger is a very close second. Oh, fuck, I'll turn this thing off. Disgusting. You just did PvP, Manlet. That's it, mate. 500ml cans of Asahi. They're quite good, TBC. I rate that. I loved it when they started introducing those because you can smash them down, and the pubs used to have them around the corner from my joint. And Asahi's nice. I quite enjoy Asahi. For a mainstream beer, anyway. Mining and drinking and chilling. That's it, Zebulus. Did I have you at drinking and chilling and mining? What was the one that twisted your arm, mate? Halifax, what beer do you suggest, mate? I'm always open to new ideas and new beers. Monkoffs. Ooh, sounds fancy. I like Heineken because it's easy enough to get at most pubs. Realistically, so that's what really gets you. Monkoffs. Sounds familiar, Halifax. It sounds very familiar, mate. There's a couple of like brew houses here that specialize in German food and beer. Maybe I've partaken. It's in a foggy, hazy, drunk memory from my university days. Actually, that may have even been a fucking Bucks party now that I think about it. And the reason I love Oettinger so much is because it's really cheap. It's basically $1.50 a stubby here. And it's better than anything else in the price range. As a poor uni student, you're going to drink it. Yeah, pretty much, Halifax. It depends. I mean, this is the thing. You're talking mainstream beers, right? Australian mainstream beers are fucking horrible. But our microbrew craft beer scene's pretty good. But alright. It's all relative, right? Have some bloody Carlton Draft or a fucking Furphy. Soft Sonic, how you doing, man? Yeah, we're finishing up probably the next half hour or so, and I haven't been bothered to change it, so... Surprise! We're not doing Wormhole Exploration. We did that for the first 2.5 hours of the stream. And we won't be doing it tomorrow night, but Saturday night is a good chance we'll be doing it, so... VB's God's Nectar. Mate. Love the Fosters. Fucking, I've drunk Fosters and it tastes like shit, and no one's drunk Fosters in this country since the fucking 70s. The worst. It's essentially a meme at this point. Foster's in Australia. Had to give it a whirl. Big regret. Yeah, it tastes like ass. Beirut the hell is good too. Or Combatcher. I think I've heard of that second one as well, mate. From The Simpsons, yeah. This is what I'm saying. It's essentially a meme of a beer. Regional Munich beers. I'll have to suss it out, man. I mean, look, I don't drink much anymore anyway. I don't really drink a lot anymore. But when I do down the pub, it's whatever's good on tap and I'll make it work, you know. It's usually Heineken. Asahi as well, I'm quite keen on. For stuff that they'll have actually on tap. You drink a lot over the year, you love beer. Nah, there's nothing wrong with that at all, mate. I gotta keep an eye on these drones. Chat, remind me to keep an eye on my drones. Because they're gonna come out now and they're gonna start copping DPS. Which they already are. Righto. Back you come, lads. Let's see what we got here. We're working through. This is a very interesting site. There's a lot of people. I'm hanging out to come back here and fucking salvage. I can tell you that much. Drink more beer than water. It's good for your Halifax. It's good for you, mate. It's all a lie. Liver poisoning. It's all a lie, mate. Don't worry about it. And as you bring the flask, hate paying those crazy markups. Yeah. It's not cheap anymore, Zebulus, that's for sure, mate. But you just gotta go for those happy hour specials, mate. They'll usually do... Oh, fucking here we go. Here we go, cunts. Alright. With your bloody bullshit. Would you fuck off? No worries. Look, thanks for the raid, man. Much appreciated, dude. And I'll try and catch you tomorrow, dude. I'll say g'day. And we can talk then. Enjoy your bike ride. So I'm really worried about these neutralizers. I'm very worried about that. I might have to fucking bail out again. Come back in. Yeah, mate. Oh, really? Fair enough. The whole thing or just the first bit? These cap neutralizers are fucking assholes, these ones. Without the number. Oh, okay. I mean, without a number, it's not really a word in English. But, you know, spastic is. But it's neither here nor there. It's good to know, though. Halifax. Oh, we didn't even make it all the way because of our cap. Alright, come on. We're going to be able to make it? Fuck. Those newts are giving me a lot of trouble. I think I should try and focus down the cruisers, because I think it's the cruisers that have got the newts on them. If I focus them down, I shouldn't have any issue, because the DPS is fine. It's not really a big deal. I'm slowly working my way through them. It's just got to really be careful of that cap neutralizer. There's nothing really much that I've got on the go with this ship. Oh. Fair enough, Halifax. What am I doing that for? I don't want to click that. Yeah, no, I get the translation. I get the effect. Halifax, don't worry, mate. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, Timmy, see, I can see on the side, in the list, it shows the symbol next to which one is neutralizing me. So I'm just doing it off that list rather than clicking off the top here. I guess it's much the same.
Warp drive.
This is just over here on the right side of the screen. Burning through the missiles though, fucking hell. Making already some good money off of the bounties. I'll be very curious to see what the loot and or salvage is off this side, but I want to try and clean it as fucking quick as possible. I don't want to be up till midnight, till 2 o'clock in the morning. That is for sure. Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's just the cruisers that were doing it to me. So I'm going to try and burn these cunts down. Yeah, no, all good Halifax, I get it. Now you found the words, yeah. What are even languages, right? Translations are hard. I get you, mate. I get you. Of course, he bumps off the fucking only structure in the entirety of fucking space. He bumps off it, slows me down. Oh my god. Oh really, Halifax? Your English is pretty good, mate. If you've just learned it through by playing Eve and everything else and the interactions within the game and people within the game, it's pretty good effort, mate. Oh, they got the high resistances too, these guys. That's why they're taking so long to kill. Shit. It's expensive. You know. Oh, really, Zebulus? That's awesome. It's like a sort of AoE taunt. But not really a taunt in the traditional sense, I suppose. Hey. I clicked the wrong fucking thing. Yeah, no worries, Halifax. Your accent, nah, don't worry about it. You're speaking to an Aussie, mate. We got fucking accents, no problems. Alrighty. Taking a bit of damage, but it's not too bad. It's manageable. And we'll start working. Now we've got those cruisers out of the way. There's 2 more cruisers left. But we'll be able to work on these bloody battleships a bit better. If you hear it, you want to vomit? Oh my god. Ah, awesome, Xavier. Let me know, man. I'll be curious. Like, I'm not going to use it, but it'd be interesting to see what it does and have a look at the actual item in game. That'd be pretty rad. Turn this thing off. Don't need that. Ah, dang it. Out of range. Oh, yeah. Well, I can speak Greek and English. But being able to speak multiple languages past that is pretty good. It's something to be proud of, that's for sure. Especially if you're fucking self-taught too, mate. Most people can't even speak their own fucking language, their primary language well. Let alone learning another one, right? Myself included. Oh, look at that. That's what we want to see. Oh, it's going to be good. Once we finish this mission. Oh, thanks for the follow, Timmy C. Much appreciated, mate. You're welcome to pop past tomorrow, past the stream, crack open a fucking VB, and hang out. No bloody worries, mate. We are chewing through these. Oh, thanks, Halifax, mate. You're really much appreciated for the raid, and I'll pop in if I can tomorrow and say good day as well. You're an absolute legend. Thank you, mate. Everyone go check out Halifax's channel as well. If I'm not on, or if I am on, whatever, just go check him out. Sharing the Eve love. That's what we want. This is a good mission, and I'm enjoying it. Fuck yeah. The best part about these missions, in the sense that there's no rooms, it's just a single room. Because I fucking hate having to continuously jump through rooms. It gets so frustrating, mostly because I'm lazy when I salvage. And it makes the salvaging take so much fucking longer. Is that bad? Is that bad? Is that lazy? I feel like that's being lazy.
A module has run out of
Maybe it is
charge.
being lazy, I don't know. Are you off as well, Zebulus? Or are you saying bye to Halifax? Those missile reloads are getting quick too. Oh no, maybe that's the long standard time. Just burning through these guys. I don't know how people do these in a fucking Gila. I would be so nervous to do one of these missions in a Gila. Like, I'm nowhere near good enough of a pilot to be able to finish one of these missions. I can barely fucking finish it in a in a Navy issue Raven. I'm gonna finish it in a Gila. Ah, fair enough, Zebulus, mate. No worries. Call sign. Yeah, I know that. But my thing is that I just feel like I'd be nervous about it. You know what I mean? Like, if I did the wrong thing slightly, I'd just get instantly tapped. Gillas are good. Gillas are really good, Zebulus. They're a very good ship. And that's my point. They're using them to do the same thing I'm doing in this ship. And much more besides. But for me, I feel like because you're in a cruiser, I would just feel so vulnerable. Yeah, that's it. I think it would probably out DPS me. I mean, I'm doing about 500 DPS with this thing at the minute. Still got I thought I only had 2 cruisers left. I had 3 apparently, so. Hey, Canuck, how you doing, man? Hope you're alright, bloke. Sig tanking is basically when you're just going really, like, you're in a small ship and you go really fast, so they can't track you, and their shots always miss. Essentially, is what it is. It's what, so the jackdaw that I'm currently doing a bit of high sec DED sites, combat sites, and I use a jackdaw for that, and that's a destroyer. And it's the same thing. It goes really quick, so the ships can't hit you, so you don't take any damage. And it's pretty effective. Very effective. My only thing with it is that if I fuck it up and it doesn't work correctly for whatever reason, I feel like I'm just going to get insta-blapped. You know what I mean? Yeah, see, to me, and I'm 100% the kind of person that would accidentally hit approach instead of orbit. Because if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I'm pretty not good at games. Or at least this game. And that's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm definitely having fun doing the high sec sites in the jackdaw though. I'm getting a bit more the hang of how to run that ship. It's definitely a bit of fun. I feel like our capacitor isn't quite as close to stable as it was. The level 2 modules run more power, don't they? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. This target painter sucks a lot of juice. Lots of juice. Might take out some drones. See if they can clean up some of these cheeky little frigates that are hanging about. Go on, drones, they're shooting at me. I shouldn't have to target them, thank you. Fucking drones. Absolute worst. I think we're actually almost finished this site too, eh?
A module has run out of charges.
Oh no, come back. Come back. Come back, drone. Oh, I barely... Oh, you made it in. Fuck yeah. I only have 100k HP. Gila can match that. Pretty much, whole sign. I guess the other thing is too, it does depend on the fit, right? I mean, if it's blingy, what your skills are, everything else. Like I said earlier to Halifax, my skills are pretty pleb. As it is. And a lot of the stuff I'm fitting is not really... Come on, make it in, make it in. Yes. I'm not fitting fancy stuff. But even if I was to fit fancy stuff, it probably would do better. Everyone keeps trying to convince me to get into a rattlesnake as well. I'm like, fuck. I mean, I could. And it would be pretty fun to fly a rattlesnake, but they're very expensive as well. God, he's making me do micro. I don't want to do micromanagement. Could you not? They've almost killed this thing. They're very slow on killing these. This must be higher resist. Yeah, they are. They're heaps high resist. Alright. So these fucking things are taking forever to kill these frigates. They normally don't take that long. They're like, what are they doing? Sensor target tracking disrupting me. That means nothing, mate. Because I don't need it. I'm shooting missiles, cunts. Dumbest. Silly drone. Silly frigates. Probably the best for level 4s if you're doing full clears, not blitzing. Yeah. I will maybe eventually upgrade out of this Raven into a rattlesnake call sign. It'll just depend. I do want to not lose a very expensive ship. Oh wow, they're all target disrupting my drones. And shooting at my drones. Fuck off! Just you wait till I blow this battleship up, cunts. I'm coming for you. I mean, it's not a hell of a lot of micro, but it's, you know, a little bit more micro than I really want to put into. Are you serious? There's going to be more mobs. Oh, I thought I was almost finished the mission. Oh, fucking rip. Pretty SP intensive. Yeah, that's a thing. I think I can fly it, but well, I'll be very close to being able to fly it, but I'm not going to be able to fly it particularly well. Much like my current ship, you know. Let's fuck that off and collect him. And also fuck off this destroyer. And hit up this guy. This mission's going to take me a while. I don't know if I'll be able to complete it this run. I may need to scoop this thing and fuck off. Because again, I don't want to be up till like 2 o'clock in the morning. Just fucking doing this thing. So I'll jinx myself. Yeah, Cosmic Man, trying. 10 to 1 in the morning. Oh, you can't. Alright, come back. Let's fuck off. I jinxed myself. I thought, oh yeah, it'll probably be a quick mission. No problems. Nah. I thought, oh yeah, I've increased my resistance. Shouldn't have to worry about bailing out. Nah. This is the third time I've had to leave. Mostly because of the neutralizers. But, I'm talking about it was a mobile tracked unit. Oh, yeah. That's for loot, Zebulus. That's what I've got. I've got one of those out, and that's what I actually want to collect out of this site. So then that way I can come back. The good news is, if I don't complete it tonight, I can do it next time and grind, like, take advantage of all the bounties again. So it sort of works out pretty well, if you ask me. Fuck, my wrist is fucking killing me. In and out, in and out. It's funny, I originally felt bad about having to bail and dock up. But I'm like, it's the same thing like in WoW or something, where if you pull too many mobs, you run away, or you feign death as a hunter or something. It's the same thing, so I stopped feeling bad about it. I mean, I shouldn't have to do it, but, you know, it is what it is. We will need to do a missile restock too. Timmy Seal, not for a few years now, mate. I played from the end of Classic till, I think, was it Mist of Pandaria or Cataclysm? I haven't played it for a few years now. I haven't played it for 3 years. And I probably won't pick it up again. Because this game's so much more fun. And there's other games I want to play. WoW's gotten rather crappy. You're just playing Eve between patches? Oh, fair enough, Timmy. Well, I think Shadowlands should have been out by now, but it got delayed, hey? Because of COVID, apparently. Much like everything else gets delayed. COVID's usually the culprit. Alright, I might actually just grab this MTU and fuck off. Because I can't spend all night fucking doing this. Got work tomorrow. Alright, let's see what's actually in here. Bit of a break is good. Well, that's it, mate. A bit of a break definitely is good. Oh my god. Slowest ship ever. Later, nerds. We'll see you maybe Saturday night, and we'll finish this mission off then. We made like 4.5 million this worth of loot, plus probably. Let's have a look at our bounties we got. I saw one for 5.5 mil. There you go. 11, 12. Call it 11 mil worth of loot, worth of bounties. 15 mil once you take into account the loot, and that's not even finishing the mission. There's more bounties which will probably still get paid, plus there's more bounties of the mobs that are there, and there's also the salvage as well. I'm at home base. I didn't even realize. It's even better. I don't even have to fucking fly around anywhere. Home base, no fucking problems, mate. Let me fuck off this thing. Don't need that. Very, very cool. Awesome. Well, tonight's stream went a lot better than last night's. Last night we had to cut short halfway through because my daughter was carrying on, crying and everything else, and then sort of was hard to get it back on track after that. But tonight was good. We had a lot of fun. So I'm going to finish up in a few minutes. Basically, tomorrow night will be a mining and kickback, chill with some beers sort of stream. So you guys, I'll link where I am when I'm streaming. Whoever wants to join in can come and say good day, can join in the fleet, or you can just chat in chat. We'll be having some bevies after a long week of work. which will be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. Normally I do that on Mondays with Alec J, but his schedule's a little bit changed, which is fine. Friday suits a bit better, I reckon, anyway, because it's like a Friday knockoff. You know what I mean? Rather than going down the pub with the boys after work, you're hanging out in an Eve stream, kicking back, sinking piss, shooting lasers at space rocks. Sounds like my kind of fucking party, if we're being honest. I should probably fix that up. Oh, it's going to do my head in. That's alright, we'll leave it there. Got 2 billion is get you a fun rattlesnake. Yeah, I know. I know. So I've got 1,000 in there. We'll do 2,000 should be. 2,000 should be plenty. We can always come back. It's in the same system, so we can come back and restock. It's not a problem. Very, very cool. All right, so I am going to finish up the stream tonight. Thanks so much, everybody who's joined in. If you haven't already, feel free to check us a follow or a sub or tell me to get fucked, whatever you guys want. We'll be back on tomorrow night, same time. Thanks, everyone. Take care and have a good night.